That's true.
I will not behave! Okay, buddy, this is the first time in the new setting, okay? We gotta set a good impression.
We're stress
and
testing.
we're already at a negative.
Yeah.
Okay, it's your fault. Do you have anything to say? No! Alright, so, what an interesting intro. We are, back after a month. A whole last fucking month. Yeah, it has been a month.
3
Almost
weeks,
exactly. Almost exactly a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it?
So, we are in our, we spent a lot of time moving. A lot of chaos has occurred within the past month, but everything's okay now. For now. Everything's okay for now. Alright, so let's get this started. Who would like to read the session recap?
Alright.
Wow, best part is it's been
I
a
was
month,
in the middle
so
of
you
typing something.
You have no idea if you read it last time or not. It's been too long.
Yeah. I can always read it if you don't want to.
Oh, I get it.
No, I need to preserve my voice. I take it back.
Alright. So, episode 40, that was the last one?
Yep.
That's the recap one I'm reading.
Yep, you are reading
I'm
episode
reading
40.
Episode 40, are we dead yet? ? Alright. Timur says goodbye to Tavi. Timber!
Timbor!
Yeah, you know Timber. Timber says goodbye to Tavi and Tyrell, claiming that the journey ahead is too dangerous for him to follow.
Probably true.
He wishes to stay behind and share stories with the drow. Timber.
No, dude, I literally, yesterday I realized I hadn't done it, and Kelly did, half of it.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Timber hands Tavi a piece of paper with some information for someone he can contact as a last resort. He then hugs Tyrell and Tavi farewell. Tyrell and Tavi are given a bright, colorful flame on a torch and are warned not to let it go as they traverse through the fiery gate. They find themselves in what appears to be an abandoned cathedral. After looking around, they step outside to a beautiful starry night sky and hear a sudden chirp as the sky lights up with streaks of bright colors. The two follow them for what feels like hours. They eventually come across a massive tree standing at the edge of a massive circle of stone. Hello, Mocha. Stone pillars. Upon closer inspection... Oh, no.
Chaos Gremlin.
Upon closer inspection, the stones appear to have massive runes carved onto them. Many of the pillars seem to be in decaying shape, being held up by the black roots of the tree encasing Awaz. After some debate on whether to burn the tree with the flame or not, Tyrell and Tavi quickly move on. They light the gate behind the Ingvald's room.
It's okay, don't let her distract you.
She's
baby.
And the torch goes out. They pass through the gate and find themselves at the base of a cliff. Note the dead body of Rickard. That's my character. He died painfully.
Hey, that's me.
You might be wondering how I got here. Bob O'Reilly begins playing. Anyway.
It's like the Emperor's New Groove, where it's like Rickard pauses the screen with a red marker. Hey, that's me, the main character.
It's about this guy, not this guy. This guy.
Tall figures dressed in gray cloaks drag the dead bodies. Freezing and catching sight of Tyrell and Tavi, the duo says nothing. Something behind them shrieks, and they turn around to see
Valkyria. You can just say Valkyrie.
Valkyria. Perched on the gate. It dives past Tyrell and Tavi and slaughters a Goliath. The remaining Goliaths Fortnite default dance down the chasm, while Tyrell and Tavi attempt to stealth their way around the blind Valkyria. It hears them and attacks Tavi. Tyrell wild shapes into a giant eagle and picks up Tavi. After a rough liftoff, the Valkyria slams into the chasm wall.
You see Valk and then you just give up.
Yeah. Slams to the chasm wall, missing them. Tyrell flies after the fleeing Goliaths, and at the end of the chasm, they see a giant wooden airship. In shock, Tyrell and Tavi examine the corpses of their dead friends. Tavi curiously pries Stonk's eye open, and Stonk's body jolts and takes a swing at him. Luckily missing.
Just the idea of like a dead giant Goliath like having like tremors and jerks was so fucking terrifying.
The Goliath captain introduced himself as Steersman Paul, seemingly oddly high in spirits despite being part of the apparent cleanup crew. The party slowly begins to wake up, suffering the harsh effects of being revived, much to the confusion of Tyrell and Tavi. During this time, Tavi and Tyrell try to question them about what happened since they disappeared. Stonk gives a vague answer when answering what happened to Mikkel. The steersman of the flying boat, known as
Vindcarvi, yeah,
returns, instructing Tyrell to give the awakening people
Lachnir
ball cream, a potion to help them regrow broken bones. The party suffers for a couple days while their bodies reconstruct themselves and heal. The boat heaves as a large cloaked figure tries to envelop the boat. And the newly healed party fights the pair of moaning phantoms off the boat as Steersman Paul wrangles the boat in the winds. Stonk obliterates a second phantom with a fiery attack.
Literally just fucking explodes. What really happened was he did 90% of the damage on the first hit, and then Slanei went pew and fucking died.
I killed it.
Yep, it was all me. Ragna asks what the party believes their dreams were about in Yokel's Yokel's trial.
Okay.
Rickard states he saw a castle and a figure that criticized his actions. Slanei states he saw a family for the first time in 100 years and relived his near-death experience. Elric says he saw shadows. Ragna says she saw a giant stag carrying her family's dead bodies, including Thora. She says she believes the dreams served as warnings. The party soon arrives at the edge of a steep, snowy mountainside, and Paul gives Slanei the gift of a red jewel he found off a dead body that is morally strange. Hey, here's
Steersman Paul, what do you expect?
Yeah. Yes, here's fucking dead body loot. Here you go, bud. The party climbs the stairs to the beautiful hall perched on the mountainside and enters inside. Stonk lets out a large fart.
Stonk just shits himself.
It is true.
Alright. Let's get this shit started.
Operating off the walls.
What's happening?
Alright, so
It was so scary.
you enter into this massive mead hall. A beautiful mead hall with soaring high ceilings lined with golden fire lights the beautiful wooden hall. 3 large banners lay in a triangle around the circular part of the hall, adorning the runes of Thor, Ingvald, and Tevesta. The contestants, who appear to be in a group a little bit smaller than 50, sit at tables circling a gravel pit in the center of the room. It seems like people have like kind of convened themselves under specific runes. Alright. You have now made your way inside, and at this point I'd say it's relatively crowded, but with most people kind of, convened at tables and sorts of things. You see no sight of Ingvald or any priests or that sort of deal.
Yeah, we broke him.
Yeah, you killed him.
Killed him already.
Train's here.
Yeah, that's gonna be...
Do we want to stop for the train real fast?
Yeah, everyone just...
Yep. A moment of
Here's a
silence.
train a-coming.
For Mikkel.
Choo-choo. For all we lost.
Thoughts and prayers.
For when my
A moment
sister
of silence for
murders me.
Mikkel.
For Nickel.
Mikkel.
Nickel.
I want the record to show that Lauren did accept the Sour Patch Kids.
Sour.
I didn't have a choice.
What gets worse is, she was like, you wouldn't have lied to me about that, would you? And I'm like, oh, would you look at that? My 10 is over. I gotta go.
Surely there's nothing that could be done.
As you walk in, I'd say that Tyrell and Slanei, you hear a bit of a snarky conversation take place at one of the tables nearby, with a man dressed in leather sitting next to a woman who's also dressed similarly. The man kind of speaks up and says to himself, "Most of the beds have already been claimed already, but more will open up soon." And the woman next to him just bangs him right in the side. "Don't say that!"
He's right, though.
He's absolutely right.
We're gonna make some beds, everyone, by killing the owners.
Can we see the runes as we walk in that people have kind of like gathered?
Yeah, they are banners coming from the ceiling.
Do we know whether they have significance
Yeah.
under Ingvald, or they just mean what they mean?
Okay, I'm sorry. If you don't recognize these 3 runes at this point, you can get the fuck out of my campaign.
Okay, I know what they mean on their own, but does he have any connotations with them?
You all know
Or they just
that
mean
the
the heart?
rune of Isa represents Tevesta, the rune of Thurisaz represents Thor, and the rune of Ingwaz represents Ingvald.
Okay.
So it's basically, who are you fighting under? Whose blessing are you fighting?
We have to
neutral.
go.
Yeah, not really.
Oh no.
We're on Team Ingvald.
There are the chairs that are near the chairs and tables that are near the door that are kind of in between some places, but there do appear to be some semblance of teams created.
Let's go Team Tevesta.
Do you guys want to do a quick perception check to
Yeah.
see
Absolutely.
what each area looks like? Because I've got a whole ass Google Sheets with all of everyone on it. So
I only
Yeah.
10, okay.
+2.
I was
Wow.
pretty sure it's
Wow.
That's a nat
Oh,
20 plus 1.
Yeah, thank you, help.
All right, what else?
Wait.
I got an
I
18
forgot
plus
how to
that.
Wait. Prescription.
Thank God I'm a halfling. Not that
I
that.
have a trick.
Oh, that was almost
Nat
nat
one. Wow,
20.
Kelly got a nat 1.
God damn it! I don't have my notebook on me.
It's
So
not a
you're
strong start to the topic.
Dirty 20.
All right,
Um,
dirty 20, 21,
29.
29.
God damn.
I helped.
Oh, you helped? Okay. So, if that is the case, I'll say you 3 notice that it appears to be, there are a lot of people who are in a similar spot where you are, where they are kind of like waving between, they're not firmly under. Like, I'll say around half of the contestants are not firmly supporters of one rune, or, yeah.
I got
I'll say that you notice that the group of people under the Essos rune appears to be significantly smaller. Maybe like a group of 6 or 8 that appear to be kind of more devote to it. The people under the Thor's rune, there's probably around 8 to 10 of those. They're just kind of minding their own business right now. Ingvald's is obviously the largest because this is a Ingvald's hall.
Yeah.
With I'll say 90 to 100% of all of them are Goliaths.
Damn.
Let's join the Team Goliath.
Let's not
I mean-
join Team Goliath.
I mean, out of all the teams I've known at this, like, out of those 3, the one I think is the best for us is Thor, I guess? I don't know. None of them are great.
None of them are great.
You'll never be genuine, no matter where you go.
Honestly, if we to raise a vote here, Tevesta is the least amount of people we have to betray.
But the most amount of people we're gonna have to fight in trouble.
No, but that's true. But no matter what happens, we have to fight and kill literally everyone else.
I'm not going to Tevesta's.
I don't want to go to Tevesta's, but I do
Would I
want to throw
know?
the hat in the ring.
Yes.
Do you usually kill the people on the other god's banner before you kill the people under your god?
It literally doesn't matter.
Oh,
Against forming
just
alliances.
for show.
It's for show, it's for blessing, it's who you represent.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
this is
If we
Ingvald's
go to Team
tournament.
Goliath, if they don't like us, they'll all kill us on sight.
But if we
Kill
go
you.
Team Thor, at least we have an in.
You could wave like most of the other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't.
They aren't. You will notice that as the tournament goes on, depending on some circumstances, people will be changing teams consistently.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we don't
So
have to
it's-
go to that.
It's a fluid, optional thing.
Okay.
It's like one of those trust exercises when you first get to college.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't trust anyone you're involved with and never will.
Slanei, with a 29, you notice as you're thinking about the, looking at the Tevesta rooms, like, is that one really the best one to do? Is that one really the best one to do? You hear a little bit of a commotion going on over there, like an argument of some sort.
Tea. Tea for Slanei.
I'll say that Slanei notices this for you. You guys kind of pick up, I'll say, after you start hearing this yelling. You hear a stern woman's voice just berating and yelling at someone. I'll crack you in half like a fucking bird's bone. Is that what you want? You're just a pathetic river pirate. Dare call yourself a priestess of the sea. You have no authority here, bitch. I've danced my boats through the Háflód thousands of times. You hear the crowd part a little bit, and this is when you all begin to pick up a little bit on the commotion.
Tevesta tea.
Rickard and Slanei just share a look.
Everyone ready? Okay.
Yeah.
The crowd parts, and a pale human woman, likely with a few drops of either giant or Goliath blood in her, begins backstepping confidently towards the empty ring in the center of the room. She stands at around 6'8", wearing brown leathers, and has long platinum hair, braided and dreaded with small stones and roughly kept jewelry. She pulls out a large hand axe engraved with knots of waves and continues shouting, "Come on, fight me, you bitch! Let's see who the Harkar Lahona's favor!" A small group convening around Tevesta's side prods and heckles a smaller figure, draped in a worn dark blue cloak, who walks with her head obscured by the long hood.
She's going to win.
The figure reaches for a water skin at their side, and the tall woman paces with her head turned towards this shadowed figure, and a smidge of confusion arises on her face as she sees a hand emerge from the cloak to pour the water from the water skin onto the ground as they stride slowly to the center of the circle. Those with high insight, so I would say you two, see that woman's confrontationalism slowly turns to fear.
Uh-oh.
Does a 15 passive insight?
I'll say 15 you notice. You notice that, like, she starts out pretty confused and then, her face kind of drops in confidence. You guys notice there's a little, like, pit in her fucking stomach.
Can I roll an insight, not on the old lady, but on the person who's spilling the water?
Yes.
Is this...
with disadvantage because you can't see them at all.
That's fair. I just want to know if this is the same person I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
It's the one who tried to drown me. 18 and a 12 plus my insight.
There is no feasible way for you to know that because you only heard their voice and they haven't spoken yet.
Well, is it the child that we didn't kill in the church?
No feasible way for you to know that they have not spoken yet. So the only insight you'd be able to pick up is based on their posture and how they hold themselves.
It could be.
It could be.
Do they walk like a child who cannot be
They do not walk like a child.
Okay.
I will say, just to reward you for that roll, the hand that was let out was older.
Okay.
It was not a child's hand.
Okay. Had to make sure I wasn't
About to get drowned again.
Because now you hear that voice. And now that little pit in your stomach is spread to you.
It's Tevesta herself.
You want to fight me, girl? It is that voice.
I'm just gonna look at Stonk.
Stonk goes, Sorry?
Sorry, I was zoning out. There's going to be a fight.
I want to watch.
I'm just gonna hide behind Stonk.
Alright.
Okay.
Stonk, you notice Slanei's being weird, but that's the extent of your insight.
He does this a lot.
Yeah, he was weird a lot.
Yeah.
The woman in the center of the circle lets out a sharp breath through her gritted teeth, then begins to hesitate, eyes wide with now both fear and fury. She lets out the start of a battle cry as she lurches forward, but is suspended as the cloaked figure raises her hands into the air, causing a massive spike of ice to pierce straight through the woman's chest. Blood streaks the icicle's end, splitting through her ribcage and spine. The woman's eyes are wide as she stares at the frozen ground, her teeth no longer gritting, but loose and letting blood and spit drop to the floor. The cloaked figure reaches her small hand out to the woman's jaw and lifts her head to meet the shadow's eyes. The other hand of the cloaked figure reaches out to lower the cowl from her face. Tavi and Slanei, you recognize this figure as a pit falls in your stomach, and Stonk, you recognize her too, because the last time you saw her was when you looked down at her freshly decapitated head.
Huh.
An older woman with deep, cool skin and salt and peppered hair reveal unsettling blue eyes and a nasty scar circling around her neck.
Well, at least that
You know, I never considered the fact that even though we killed High Priestesses of Tevesta, that they would maybe get brought back as their High Priestesses of Tevesta.
Maybe we should have considered this as a possibility.
This is the one because
This is one of... You remember the massacre that they talked about where they killed all the priests?
Yeah, this is one of them.
Yeah, this is one of them. Yep.
you don't know that. You just know that Slanei and Tavi look a little stressed.
And suddenly hiding behind Stonk makes some sense.
She turns her head to the side and gestures to the Tevesta side with her hand. The woman's breathing is stunted and irregular, but quickens as the suspense rises. Why isn't she killing me? One of the mans heckling the cloaked woman, with his eyes wide, steps forward, gripping a hammer. He walks over to her extended hand and passes her the hammer. And the cloaked priestess looks down at the woman, holds her face, and forces eye contact. She slowly raises the hammer and speaks a prayer in Giant, which you can understand. Can you read Giant?
I'd have to cast a spell, so no.
I can understand.
I don't know if you're close enough, but you'd be able to pick up it's a prayer of some sort.
You get the gist.
Yeah. She says, Lothfurer Parklakona, which means blood for the sharks, and slams the hammer onto the woman's head, blood spatting out of her mouth. And the priestess, walking on the water and blood that stains the bottom of her cloak, looks down at her work. Her head rises and she scans the crowd, and her eyes land on you. Her head tilts slightly. But lucky for you, something interrupts that before you do it. You just see that, her head tilted a little bit when she looked at you. You wave, it just. You see the wound on her neck just kind of crack a little bit. It opens up.
Did that ice that she used to fucking end that lady before she smushed her with a hammer, is that stronger than a second level magic missile?
It was a second level magic missile. Probably a little better than that.
See, I had to take everyone out with my second level magic missile.
As this happens, you hear a thunderous announcing voice. Blood has been waved. It is time for the games. Welcome, welcome to the warriors who've craved. Worthy and mighty, only the brave will be saved. And you see the wall right by where the Thor banner is fall.
Oh.
And you see...
You're crushing.
Yeah, it was like a false wall. The false wall kind of collapses, and you see what appears to be a fiery blacksmith shop with a large, warty frost troll kind of hunched in it around, anvils, a variety of weapons and magic items. And he says, Priestess, my lady, you've won a prize, but please be wise, you only get one try. Pick a prize, perhaps a sharp sword that can cut all ties, or a stone so bright it can revitalize. Or perhaps you wish for a horn to control the bise. Rumor has it, it riles the skies. If it's the skies is what you want, I have boots that can flies, or perhaps a dagger that will despise lies. Regardless of the size, if you do not die, I will help you make your prize. Everyone begins to kind of murmur and just what the fuck is this about?
Is this troll number 2?
Oh, you'll see why he's doing this in a bit.
Is he cursed?
He, the priestess, cocks her head and no longer paying attention to the song, and begins to walk forward, and he waves forward to her. It's just and says, well, what do you desire? I can acquire if you cannot find what you inquire. And she just kind of...
Verbal flashbang.
I knew you'd hate this, John.
Thank you.
She slowly walks up to him and pauses, and she says, the stone, the one that can revive? He says, it can. She says, that one. Good decision. And he goes over and walks behind and drops a small stone that dimly glows gold onto the table, and she swipes it. The priestess walks away and disappears into the crowd. The troll, the second she walks away, that smile on his face drops, and the act falls as well. To those who just arrived, your beds are through the door on the right. Ingvald and his beloved will arrive soon. I advise you prepare and present yourselves adequately. And the door closes again, and the wall goes up. He's literally hired to fucking entertain.
How long has he been waiting?
too long.
He was only hired to be entertained to the winners. The losers don't get shit.
Yeah. So
There's a bunch of hidden little requirements that you get prizes for.
yeah. So what you guys probably discerned from just happened is if you kill someone in that ring, you get a prize, but you only get one.
Let's kill Slanei.
So one per person?
One per person. He said you only get one try.
Because if you die,
You don't
know.
get it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
Time to be murder hobos.
Tyrell,
Real.
remember the bathhouse? We mentioned,
I thought what we said in the bathhouse.
Okay.
It was a bathhouse.
So unfortunately, this is outside the bathhouse now.
Mhm.
Remember, the act of heresy we as a group committed before back in Elderguard?
We!
Yes, we. The act of heresy we committed back in Elderguard.
Heresy implied I gave a shit.
Anyways,
You see some people turn their heads towards Stonk.
the priestess of Tevesta that just sent a spike through someone else. Yeah, she was the one who tried to drown.
Oh, they're still there. The body's just left there right now.
It's in Family Guy death pose right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Suspended midair.
So she will recognize that. Well, two of us.
Oh, she knows me.
For
She
sure.
probably didn't see you because you're a small little halfling, but you stuck out.
I killed her.
What is that?
Dog.
You.
Well,
That is
obviously
not
you
a
did.
dog.
There's dog and there's meat, baby.
Well,
Oh yeah, no, I'm
I did
confused.
a
I thought she was
very
dead.
good job at the time, but it seems that she's gotten better.
Must
Adult
be
better.
more shit
Turned
than
me
you
into
thought.
a new. I got that.
Adult better.
It's the first time I've ever had someone I killed walk away.
Exciting.
Someone bring back the king. Did we ever check on see if they brought back the king?
Well, if you check in that corner right over there. Just,
Now
Everybody
he's
check
dead.
under your chairs.
Oh my god, it's pieces of his body! I got his ear! What kind of sick joke is
You
that?
get a gym. You get a gym.
For the sake of context, so this just out of character, just some knowledge. The reason she didn't remember the girl's name is because she rolled amnesia when she came back.
Mhm.
So that's why it took a while for her to find you guys.
Her whole reason of being here is just to kill us.
No. Alright. What would you all like to do? There is food lining the walls.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
Smells
hell
nice.
yeah.
There is good mead. People are drinking.
Drink.
And overall, people seem quite celebratory and gay.
Oh, they're gay?
Here amongst your people.
They're so gay.
Alright, I'm gonna go get.
I'm gonna go hit on the
mead.
priestesses of
Yeah,
Tevesta.
We're gonna make a cup of tea.
Not actually, but
Yeah, you can find a fire.
I've learned my lesson from last time I'm making tea.
I'm gonna yank on Tyrell's and just like, boost.
I'm gonna find the
I'm
nearest
gonna agree with that.
banana.
Banana. Roll a D100.
Are there
Maybe
bananas
like
here?
more like a plantain.
Yeah, no, that's what we said.
Find the
They're
banana
basically
table and
plantains.
look
Just the
under it.
seeds in
See if
there.
he's here.
Is he here?
Takan.
Is he
Roll
here?
a perception check.
Oh
Right.
god.
If there's bananas,
Perception, you said?
he's
Yes.
here.
What's
Okay.
that? The one in Boldenkirk? Or was
No.
it the,
Is this something no, that I should
16.
not wait
Sun
for?
that
I'm just like, should I?
the sun that ran away?
I mean,
The sun that-
it's a
Oh, that
14,
was-
but
Snake?
it's not good enough.
What are you looking for?
The sun
Who's
that
Gunner's
ran-
kitty? Oh,
Gunner's-
Laris.
Laris.
Ah.
He's no.
14.
He was sent south against his will.
Oh, okay. South
I
as
rolled
in
a 16.
South as
Banana.
in Grey Bar.
16 for banana.
16. You don't find a banana, but I will say you find
Kumquat?
no.
That
Dragon
Okay,
fruit.
okay.
No, that's
That's desert food.
yeah.
Could you imagine the confusion on everyone's face that there's dragon fruit, though?
I'll
Yeah.
say you find some, apples, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, cloudberries, and some honey as well.
I want to get a bunch of
I just want-
berries.
I'm gonna assume I don't find him with a 14.
You do not know.
I forgot.
You need to roll at least a 20 to find Takan.
Berries. Maybe
Want some
make a
mashed
sandwich.
I need
Yeah.
to roll a 10 to find Takan.
Yeah, so I'll say that some of the food available, there's venison, there's hare, wolf.
Bear.
Yeah, they've got boar.
Do they have bear?
No, they would not be eating bear. That's a little more sacred. That's like Hindus eating a cow.
If Tabor
You don't
was
do
here,
that.
he'd be asking
What,
me
do
if
you
I
want to
had a
eat
wolf
bear?
that could come-
Yeah. Venison and
What's the
horses.
answer?
All right,
I'll live off
and
of deer.
there's probably some whitefish,
I
pink
told the whole
salmon,
story.
herring,
Very fun.
hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah!
And for some ungodly reason, mashed potatoes. I don't know where the potatoes came from or how they got mashed, because potatoes are not from this area.
Thank God.
I don't care where they come from. Or it's like, oh, do you have to do that every time?
They're just always
Potatoes are originally from America, right?
Yeah, they're American.
Yeah, they're Americans. America. Potatoes are American.
To Ireland. after
Yeah.
that.
But they're not native. Same with tomatoes. Tomatoes are also American, I think.
Yeah.
3 months
They're
in a cave.
so widely spread that
Yeah.
they're all not endemic.
Alright, so what is everyone getting to eat?
Venison, mead, mashed potatoes, and maybe some more meat.
More meat. Okay. Jerky.
Yeah.
George.
Yummy, yummy. What's everyone?
I'm gonna get
You
all
getting
that.
a bunch of mashed potatoes?
Do we got goat's milk?
Goat's milk, probably.
We'll get some goat's milk.
Alright, we got some goat's milk. What about you, Slanei? Are you drinking?
Slanei looks at the honey mead,
Oh my god.
cries tears of joy, and goes and gets a mug.
My sobriety is done. Cheers!
I'll cheers to that.
You start worshiping Ingvald.
Literally, it doesn't matter if you spike up your alcoholism again, you're gonna fucking die anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Slanei's like, should I drink in moderation?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Is there
Yes.
any hard-boiled eggs?
Yes, I did confirm there is.
I just want a plate of those.
You just want a plate of eggs.
Do you want deviled eggs?
Oh, any eggs
Your
that
farts
are
are gonna
there.
smell really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
No, you're doing it so
Are you-
you can become a hazard to everyone who's sleeping with you, so they can't
They're,
sleep.
they're
You're trying to
weapons.
exhaust them.
I'm stuffing them.
Real. That is against,
I
I
would
think,
like-
the Geneva Convention.
No. But see, in Ingvald's tournament, those are suggestions at best.
Yeah.
I would like to use what's the thing? The stone. What's the
Stones and birds?
No, the cantrip where you like can throw a magic stone.
Oh,
yeah, with
magic
hard-boiled
stone.
eggs.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Combination magic stone plus catapult.
Cattle.
Just yeets a magic rocket Mach 3.
Okay. So I'm just for the sake of just knowing where you guys are. Where do you guys want to sit?
You can do me too.
I will be with the game, wherever the game
I
is.
get my food,
Yeah, I guess
and
we're just
I'm gonna go sit. See, here's the
Because
problem.
depending
with me.
on where you sit, you can see different people.
Cool.
Here's my problem, Lauren.
Yeah.
I know what all of the the runes mean
Yes.
and what they're called.
Yes.
Don't know what they look like.
I don't know what the fuck they look like.
Okay. The Esau's is the one that looks like an eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Ingwaz one is the one in the middle.
That's
And that's Thurisaz. So Thurisaz is also known as the Thorn. Think about that. It looks like a little hammer.
I was 90% sure I was right,
Yeah.
but
Is that-
No, that's okay. I was just like, what?
Is
do
that
these
in the
have any
far-
significance?
Is that in the far back where Ingvald's gonna sit?
Yes.
I want a spot with a good sight on that. So
Got
I'm probably gonna be near Stonk.
Okay, so you guys are sitting
Across.
under Ingvald. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
yeah, we hate ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
You want the
Do
good,
I?
good
Is
Tevesta.
Thor amongst the
Even
group in
Tommy's
the
joining
tournament?
us.
Thorin, no.
Not going with Thor?
I'm gonna sit close.
I'm gonna
Here to
sit
eat.
kind of at
To
the. I'm
there.
gonna sit at
Just
the
here
Thor
to eat.
table.
I just want to see what I can get because I didn't
Where
commit
am
heresy against.
It's true.
Wait,
it's
why?
true.
We're slipping.
I don't
Oh,
know.
did it? Oh, I think it's because I haven't put Slanei's arm back on. So
Okay.
do you just want to grab? Do you want to grab like Takan for him now? It's right up there.
I'm gonna be sitting at the Thor's table, and I assume that's where Rickard's also sitting.
I'm actually sitting near the Tevesta because
Oh.
they don't. I haven't committed heresy against
I
them.
can't go near the Tevesta table. She'll recognize me.
Well, you could always sit next to me at Ingvald's table. Or
But-
you could go to Thor's
But also,
on your
at this
own.
point, we now have someone at every table.
Okay.
No, it's multiple tables. You guys.
Everyone,
Everyone
everyone,
But everyone's out
every
of banner,
zone.
so that way,
Right.
at least Slanei and Rickard are probably gathering information.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you
That's
can
fair.
survive.
Alright, could you, everyone here, I'll say every table rolls a cumulative 1 check.
Okay.
So you two roll without advantage, and then someone in that center table can roll with advantage.
What are we
I-
rolling?
A perception check just to look
I
around.
say we
Yep.
give
That's
a
not
throw advantage.
Real advantage?
Who would have thought?
I know, shocking.
Look at that. It is a 13, 18. 14.
25.
25. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a plus 8.
I only have a plus 10 to perception.
Oh, whoa, it is.
Oh, whoa, it is to be me.
Alright, let's start out with Ingvald's table.
Ooh, you have advantage.
You
Roll
have
again.
advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
16. That's okay.
Alright.
16's okay.
So, I'll start out with Rickard then. Rickard, you notice that after that happened, those people who were kind of wandering between, a lot more people are sitting in that area now.
Okay.
It appears that the woman who I'll say you don't know the name of, but I'll just say her name is Nehir. She appears to have gained some sort of leadership role, and the people who were heckling her prior are now right by her side, sitting and eating with her.
Yep.
Bunch of bottom feeders.
Yeah,
They're gonna
They are
die.
sharks.
I'll say yeah, you notice a couple Goliaths as well, kind of who have made their way over there, but mostly it is humans. For the people at the Ingvald table, you notice that there are plenty of Goliaths, and with the help of Stonk, you're kind of able to identify, like, oh, those people are from here, those people, I recognize those tattoos. There are 4 people from, you don't need to write this all down, but
Yeah.
4 people from Jordgrav, 2 people from Kaine, 2 people from Yarthman, 2 people from Steinhjarta, but you notice that one of them is actually in the Thor section. And 3 from Nepja Yadar, and 2 from Isa Brotzer.
None
So-
from my place, right?
I mean,
I wasn't expecting any, but I'm just asking.
you are technically from Kaine. You're just like, I say I'm from Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay, so
You know?
yeah.
You're technically just from Kaine.
Stop doxing
Wait,
yourself.
either that or Jordgrav. I'll actually check. I think it's Kaine. But
Kaine sounds right, but
that's the capital, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that...
I'll let you do it.
Theoretically, you could go with either one, but we'll say you're technically Kaine.
Okay.
Want it.
With my people. Your people.
Slanei,
Yes.
you're drinking. You're having a good time. You're a little more focused on your drink at first, but you swear as you lift your head up for a second, you see a tabaxi. But he's gone.
I believe it. Did I at least,
With helmets.
with my brief glance, recognize the tabaxi, or did
You
I not
see
even
a
have-
black tail under a cloak.
I was white and fluffy.
Oscar's here.
Is it who I think it is?
It's Asuka's bodyguard, the one you broke the door.
Yeah, only
Oh
the
my god,
bodyguard.
I forgot about that comedic gold mine. I broke every single cat person's nose I found. Like Asuka had 2 Tabaxi bodyguards, and then there was Asuka himself. I broke both of their nose, and then I
Asuka-
broke his nose too.
And everyone was at a different occasion.
Yeah, it wasn't all at the same time.
But I'll say, you see him, and you're positive, but that, doubt in your brain, nope, that's not possible. You swore you saw him, but you for your own mental well-being, you're in denial.
He's not real. He didn't really.
I just saw that, I'm just terrified.
Stonk killed him. It's
I've
just like
never
Stonk
admitted he killed him.
It's just like Stonk killed that priestess.
Yep.
He's very good at making sure they're dead.
Stonk has a lot of enemies.
He kills all the high-powered people, which means
This
they
is what
always
happens
come
when
back.
you get enemies. You need to reuse them.
You need to...
Not to
Yeah.
mention, this arc is the perfect opportunity to reintroduce people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep that information tabled away and just praying it was a trick of the light, but
She's doing so good. Mocha's being so good.
I'm glad she calmed down.
but also eventually gonna have to warn Stonk just in case it wasn't a trick of the light.
Well, they have no reason to kill me.
Well, yeah, technically.
Who are you again?
Any particular conversation that's happening in Thor's group?
Or
You would
Ingvald.
notice that they tend to be a little more isolated from one another. Well, the Goliaths are kind of there's a sense of like brotherhood with them, where even though they are staying segregated among like their own people, they are still celebrating together for the most part. The people under the Thor's worshipping are, I'll say, more watchful than celebratory. And Esau's tends to be trying to figure out what the hierarchy is. Who's on the top of the food chain? And they just figured out who the top was.
Is there any eccentric individual stands out at the
Thor...
Tevesta.
Oh, Tevesta.
Other than the priestess.
Other than the obvious that we've already heard about.
Ragna. Ragna has made her way over there as well.
Okay.
She didn't stay with us?
Nope.
No.
Cringe.
We adopted
Ragna
her.
cringe.
Anyone interesting at Ingvald? Because we haven't heard any cool people there.
It is all just it is default Goliath.
Yeah, so I'll say that
Copy-paste,
for the most
copy-paste.
part, some of them are
That's from Lord's.
yeah, you guys are at 16. I'll say you notice that there appears to be, the two people from Kaine, I'll say, well, there's nothing, like, special. I'll say nothing really special about them. They do appear to be avoiding each other.
Okay.
You notice that there appears to be, the people from Jordgrav are good friends, I'll say. That there are 4 of them, and they are, best buddies. They're here to fight in glory together. They're here to die together. And they are just trying to have a good time.
Fair enough.
Aren't they here to win together?
Yeah.
Can I, just for Slanei's peace of mind, see if I can try and find Asuka?
Alright, do you want to make a quick stealth check for me?
A stealth check. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
you
drunk yet.
immediately presume that it is Asuka.
There's
Yeah.
only one Catman alive.
Only one Catman.
There aren't many catmen.
There was another
14.
one.
It's all
I'm
cat
not-
girls.
he's necessarily
Furries are
trying to be
endangered
stealthily
race.
looking around the
This is just so to maneuver through the
Oh,
crowd.
yeah.
This is more of like a survival check, but
I mean, if
What'd
you
you roll?
want, I mean, it's the same either way. It's a 14.
14. Alright, with a 14, you look around, there are a lot of people in cloaks and shit. You feel like it would be easy to pick out a tabaxi, but he's probably hiding in the shadows.
Okay. And then I will go back to...
He is an assassin. Keep that in mind.
If you want to find him, you could always blow his horn.
Come here, Aska.
You know,
You
that's
could.
not a terrible idea. I'm gonna do it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab the horn. And I'm gonna blow it with Asuka in mind.
Oh boy.
You do it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna say for the sake of theatrics, you don't see it, but Asuka's ear. He looks
You
around.
don't know where he is, but
You
he
don't know where
knows
he is, but
exactly.
he knows where you are.
Also once.
Everybody at the table's probably looking at you funny.
They're
Nope.
like, I'll say like one of the drunken like Thor people who say probably some Avnordian humankind leans into you. He's like, that's a weird ale horn.
Mistook it for my actual ale.
You should
Good
think.
thing that Slanei can just disappear into this crowd of Goliaths.
Okay, so then now you gotta think of this random drunk and then blow it for him.
You can introduce yourself, make a friend.
I'm gonna make a friend.
Alright. This guy actually introduces himself as Bragi.
Rocky.
He is from Brebar.
Ruvik?
No, not Bruvik.
He's from the actual...
Yeah, he's actually from Brebar.
It was a good bar.
What?
Bray bar.
Yeah, we've got a couple good ones.
Yeah.
You two like you guys start making friends and then you're just parallel to
Yeah.
each other. Just never be on the same
You're-
page again.
You're both like making conversation that makes sense to each other, but you're both talking about completely
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yep.
And he's drunk to the point where like he just blue screens and just kind of goes, yeah, we got good bars.
Want to tell me about the other ones that I didn't go to there?
Oh, and he just starts going off, and you've no fucking clue what he's talking about.
There was only
I'm
one.
getting him to just talk right
So
now.
it's a small town, but we've got a couple good ones.
Would like to say, just, I am using my 25 passive to keep an eye out for anyone approaching me. while in
Got
this
it.
conversation.
Okay, so you're only half paying attention.
I'm only half paying attention.
You're waiting for
And
the
then my
dagger.
wife died of syphilis.
Oh! Whoa!
Was that the first or second wife?
That was technically Dave's syphilis.
Oh.
You can actually see like the black marks on his neck. I need to write this down. Has syphilis.
It is terminal.
That's now in his bio. That's all he has syphilis.
He's
The
like
biohazard bio.
He's like an anime girl who's too pure for this world, who's always coughing, but it's because of syphilis.
Yeah. All right. So, well, Slanei is trying to make some new friends. Rickard, you were able to pick up a little bit on the hierarchy stuff, and you guys, just see some Goliaths trying to have a good time.
Yeah, on the role play. Yeah, while we're hanging out and eating over at Ingvald's table, I presume it's me, Tyrell, Tavi, and Elric?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm whispering things to Tavi.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he's just bursting out laughing.
I see.
Giggling like a couple of small girls.
I feel like Terrell's probably a lightweight, so I'm already like,
Yeah. You're white girl drunk.
yeah, yes.
So, now that we are more comfortable and not half dead, I did want to ask more specifically, what did you all see after the avalanche?
Where underground was there to see.
No dark vision. Dark vision.
Dark vision.
You're the only one who actually saw shit.
It's not technically a lie.
It was an open question.
You literally were in a sensory deprivation chamber for like a week.
Stonk. Tabor got us through everything. You don't know how much he got us through. He was... That bar thing, it was a ploy. I swear it.
The strongest man I've ever known.
He dug us from the rubble after we got He lost his lyre, his lute. What did he play again?
I think his loot.
He sacrificed everything for us.
Didn't he burn his loot?
Yes.
So he's dead then?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
How could something like that ever kill Tabor? He could survive through anything. I swear it.
He didn't just survive the slave ship. He ran that slave ship. He ran it. Stop.
Are you guys just deliriously going off?
They got a little drunk and then the trauma just came out.
Yeah.
Is it? Can? How loud is this conversation? Other tables starting to get into this?
Oh, everyone's loud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they were just exceptionally loud.
It's similar like when you guys were in Elderguard, where all conversations are private unless you start causing a scene.
Like what happened with the Tevesta priestess.
Exactly. They caused a scene.
Cool. You
And
say
they ended the
horrible
scene.
things happened, but what?
Tabor got us through it all. All of it. Stonk.
What happened?
I need a drink to relieve my
Well, at first,
Mhm.
we thought he was burned. We thought he was gone.
Okay.
But he single-handedly climbed his way out of there and rescued both of us. We were trapped under there, and without him, we wouldn't have been able to
Seems
make out.
impossible, but okay.
You didn't know him like we knew him.
Clearly I did not.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Oh my god, that blep.
But they were big tunnels. Hard to navigate. But Tabor, master navigator.
I
So,
miss him, Cyril.
Do you mind if I asked for Stonk's, facial expression while hearing all of this?
more and more confused because this is not what he's asking.
This is their cover story.
He's just... What? I don't care about... I mean, sure, Tabor, but, that's not what I'm asking. What was down there, other than Tabor?
I could not see anything. And then I leaned back.
Oh.
How'd you know it was so awful if you couldn't see?
We heard it.
Just,
The earth rumbled as he approached us to dig us out of the rubble.
I think that this is worse than Fine not telling the story.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's pretty close.
I understand now.
Okay. I don't know.
You need protein.
Probably. My roommate's vegetarian. I probably have not been eating enough recently.
I'll do it.
I know, it's sad. It's sad.
I don't think I'm going to get anything out of you. Whatever. If there's anything important that happened down there, let us know, but other than that, I don't care.
I'm just gonna,
You saw Andor.
yeah, I'm gonna look at Thor.
Tabor.
Or, oh my god, it's like he's still there.
I can still hear it stop.
I'm looking in the distance.
You swear that as you look inside, you see him in the crowd looking at you with a smile.
He just
disappears.
he just comes up, gets up, thinking alcohol, and leaves.
There it goes.
Hey, I came here for the party. He leaves.
Good party, see ya.
Did
Jumps
you
off the
see
cliff.
anything important?
Oh, fuck, we saw Andor. Like, his voice drops a little bit when he says Andor.
I saw
Saw Andor.
Wait.
The guy with the eye. That guy.
The old guy.
Yeah.
Andor?
That was Andor?
Cassian Andor?
We beat him up before.
We did, but he was down there?
He was down there.
What was he doing?
He had the eye of the snake.
And there was a tree underground.
Stonk.
A tree.
Light bulb.
Light bulb. I had to make sure he would connect those
Yeah.
dots.
Are you connecting? I can't tell.
Oh shit.
It's really
Stonk's eyes just like going in separate directions.
Okay.
Yep.
None of his own place, the red eye is just flickering in
Yeah,
the
no, I'll say that. Well, I mean, he's got the eye patch on right now, but I'll say right under the eye patch, that thing is like going cross-eyed right now.
I think I need more alcohol.
They have to go live.
I'm going for the live side.
Lucky for you, Stonk, and I'm probably sure that this will make you happy as well. They have Goliath-sized like cups, so Slanei is just like, "Yeah, baby, I got a barrel."
I remembered something. It was rainbows.
I
That's
remember
gay.
the rainbows.
You guys are already so fucking drunk.
Yeah! It was really pretty. It was
You
really
gave me...
And there was another tree.
There was.
But we nearly burned it.
They didn't burn it down.
No, it was an evil tree.
It liked the fire too much.
Do I know anything about an evil tree?
Okay,
Roll an
well
illusion
that's...
No, it was a you.
I
Not
find this
an oak.
doubtful, but I want to know if I know about an evil tree. That wasn't.
Can I reconvene
no,
more
no.
out of the party?
That was
It
a
was-
17.
Debate that
It was
amongst
a
yourself.
tree.
Like a
Yeah,
one, maybe.
The other one was an ash
You're
tree.
right.
Debate that amongst yourself, and I'm going to grab more alcohol.
The other one was an
I'll
ash tree.
reiterate.
This one was a yew tree, which I was
19.
confused about.
Okay,
I'll reiterate because
would
he
either of
just
you
rolled
like
high.
more alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
And all I have to go on is there's
Yeah.
an evil tree underground somewhere.
yeah, you would know that
No,
there are
you
a couple trees that have like I guess reputations.
Yeah.
You know the yew tree tends to be like very mysterious, you know, resembles life and death, it's kind of poisonous. You know the ash tree has a little bit of a tendency to be known as kind of a spiteful. You know, it's a very spiteful type of tree. There are some trees that have like reputations for being like, you know, more protective and stuff, but you're
No,
not a evil tree.
a underground evil tree now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
The thing
Can I
you
try and
said.
get Rickard's attention if he's heading back?
Oh, Andor
Yeah.
said. It was the
While
thing that he
they're
said.
doing that, Stonk goes to grab alcohol for everyone else.
Alright.
Again.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna keep rambling. even once you're gone.
Andor was like,
He said
Have
that
at it.
it was very poetic.
he was reviving a thing, I
It
think.
was
pretty
not about
sure.
a tree dying,
If
but like
either of
have a
you,
person.
if either of you want to do a quick
Person tree.
I'm
intelligence
not
check,
there right now. I'm grabbing alcohol.
I
Probably
can
talking to
I
them.
can bring that up and read it for you.
Intelligence, since
Ricky,
we're
you
both
get to hear all
bantering, can
this.
I give advantage?
No. You're both with disadvantage. One of you can get a flat roll.
Okay, flat roll. Yay!
You guys are drunk.
Yay!
Oh, Slanei the one who's not drunk
Or
here.
is it like Arcana?
No, it would be no, I would say Arcana. Yeah, do Arcana.
It's the same
also
thing.
Slanei.
Whatever. Flat roll.
But also
I missed the
Slanei is
table.
very useful.
That's a nat
Days
20.
only.
No, it fell off the
No.
table. It doesn't count.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
never
no
once
while.
counted
I'm
that.
sorry.
Maybe
It's
you get
never.
baby
I'm
beer.
sorry.
Kinder beer.
Because it's like the only time
Sadness.
she's ever.
Just roll another nat 20. It's
Yeah,
not
just
bad.
roll another nat 20.
It's during celebrations.
13.
13. With a 13, something about a pill tree. Something on a hill.
It's
A
unfortunate
fir-
that you're too
A
drunk. to
fur
do
tree,
that.
something about
Yeah.
not having
Yeah.
bark.
He was lonely.
No one loves a man.
He
Yeah.
was lonely.
It was about an evergreen tree. 'Cause
Fir
I-
tree.
But the tree's leaves fell off anyway. Even though,
I'm so glad Elric is hearing this right now as I'm getting you alcohol.
even though
Are you still looking in the space where Stonk was?
I will say, when speaking about an evil tree, you do kind of recall that dream. That trip you had.
There were trees in my dream.
Shadows.
Shadow
Shadow
Tree.
trees.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Who are you? Yeah. You were dead a while ago, weren't you?
No, we don't. Who is this guy?
No, because
he was dead.
Yeah.
Can I try and grab Rickard's attention?
How?
Just gonna walk back over with
I'm
my
gonna
horn
alcohol.
again.
Oh yeah, I'll just blow the horn for Rickard as well.
I think you can only use it
3 times a day. I
Three
thought.
times a day? Okay, let me check.
If I'm mistaken, which is very possible, but I thought it was 3 times a day. Resetting at dawn.
No, it has 4 charges.
Okay.
It regains 1d4 expended charges at dawn.
Okay, so I would like to use another charge then.
Yeah, and it's within 600 feet.
I would hope that he's within 600 feet of me.
Yep.
I'll blow the horn.
You hear this little in your ear. And you're like, did anyone else hear that? Damn, the Baylor's making you hear shit again.
Oh, fuck. Should I roll to see if I...
All you do is hear it. How do you...
Can you
Doesn't he know
pinpoint
the
where it comes
direction it comes
from?
though?
Because...
No, it doesn't really
Oh.
say.
I
And
think
Oscar doesn't know where I am.
Yeah.
You know, you
Well-
just heard it.
Yeah, he
Okay.
knows you're within 600 feet of him. Because he was the one who gave Mikkel that item.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you didn't realize that part?
to be fair, I was just on my corpse. You don't know
Yeah,
where
I don't know where he got it from, so...
Oh, right, yeah.
So Asuka's fucking, like, his hair is standing up on his back right
High
now.
alert.
High alert.
Mikkel is here.
Yeah.
And is taunting him no less.
With his death.
Damn, he's grown some balls.
Let's kill Stonk now. I'm with you, bro.
That's what that horn meant.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for Stonk to die.
Alright, so, Rickard, you hear the horn. What do you do?
I suppose I'll look around and see if...
I am standing on top of one of the stools to make myself a little bit easier to see.
What's your passive perception?
Mine is 16.
16? Oh, with this, yeah, because you have observant. I'll say you're able to pick them out.
Okay.
With the horn in one of my hands pointing at you as well. I think I saw Asuka mouthing to you. That means something to Stonk.
Yeah, I was just reminded that Rickard has no fucking clue who that is.
Roll for geopolitics.
I'm sorry, you saw ashes? Because that's what Asuka means.
I saw Ash as the cat.
Is he called Oscar because it's first grade? You see Mr. Flea
Let
first?
Stonk know. Please and thank you.
Alright.
Also, it never came up, but Mikhail had
While this
last
is
name.
happening,
It's
Stonk
Lunatic Son.
returns.
That means son of fluffers.
Fluffy son.
Fluffy son.
Stonk returns to the table with alcohol for the people who are already
Yay!
inebriated.
Still talking about trees.
Yes, great.
While Rick is looking, do you have carrots?
No.
Ah,
No, you do. You do. You have carrots.
Trill.
I forgot what I said about carrots.
No. He snaps the carrots. He's like, oh, my legs!
What?
Is Rick hears it?
Wait, what?
So Tommy looks at Trill, snaps a carrot, and is like, oh, my legs!
Oh my god.
Am I missing a reference?
Rickard landed leg first.
I feel like Rickard, you would just sense that you just been slighted.
my slide alarm just went off, but I don't know what happened.
Your knees ache.
Anyway, I walk up, I tap Stonk on the
Ass.
rib, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Good.
Slanei told me he saw Ashes the cat.
And you go, ashes, ashes, and you think for the giant word ashes, ashes, Asuka. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Asuka.
Oh, fuck.
Stonk gets another drink.
Rickard. Next time I kill someone who is very evil and very clearly needs to die, please help you remember to burn the body next time.
Well, keep in mind, you actually don't know you killed Asuka because he walked away from
He
your
walked
dying
away,
body. Yeah.
died in the corner, and got revived.
Yes.
I know.
That's what happened. Alright.
Understood.
As that happens,
Do
a
you need
crack.
a drink?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go get another drink.
I'll say this happens as you're getting a drink then.
Alright.
A crack of air gusts through the hall, and a tear of air opens a darkened silhouette. Oh, wait, sorry. A crack of air gusts through the hall, and a tear through the open air creates a darkened silhouette of a burly giant dressed in gray and white. The contestants around you roar in excitement and adrenaline, and Ingvald, standing 40 feet tall with a long black and gray beard and his hair drifting in the wind behind him. His robes are woven grays and silvers, with clouds knotting themselves through the fabric. Gray shifting paint furls on his arms with his shoulders draped by the white pelt of a massive polar bear. Sad.
I hear
He steps forward, and a smaller figure, standing at around 8 feet tall, strides out from behind him. A beautiful Goliath woman dressed in ornate gray and silver robes. She actually has her chest fully exposed. She got fucking tits out.
Damn.
A striking woman. A striking woman with black dreaded hair that consists more of silver hair jewelry than actual hair reaches down to her knees. Her open chest exposes a variety of fatal scars that decorate her body. Her tattoos look old and traditional, and she appears to be from Jordgrav. She strides forward confidently, with her presence almost outshining her husband's. Ingvald smiles and laughs, holding his arms out, bathing in the celebration. Welcome, friends, welcome! And, everyone, of course, is just having a good time. They're the main attractions here.
Stonk has just once again, every time he's graced with the presence of a god, just has a very distasteful look on his face.
Hear me out, Stonk. If you go in the ring and kill one person, you get a prize. Challenge Ingvald to singles combat. How could it go wrong?
Yeah, how could it go?
How could it?
It feels good to be home! Welcome to Inghall, my good friends. Such a glorious group of warriors have gathered before me today. The honor and skill it takes to climb the cliffs and fight through death leave me in awe of all of you. You deserve this wish. All of you. But, unfortunately, that is not how this game works. Over the next 5 days, we will celebrate your strengths, and on the 5th day, we shall fight. And people just start, laughing and, woo! Yeah, we're gonna fucking die! Woo! Help yourself to the food and pleasures around you. You're all honored guests to me. So please, do not hesitate to ask for anything. Good luck. And he turns around, and he sits down with his wife. And the festivities continue.
Go ask him for a banana.
Walking in behind him is Adalstein, Dagny, Hertha, Yokel, and Blatjarl, who looks roughed up.
Wow.
I'll say that those tattoos on his face that were beautifully not ornate, but they're extremely thin and nice. You notice that a huge portion of his face has been peeled off. Whoa, there goes the tattoos.
We ruined the aesthetic.
The aesthetic was the muscles under his face. Now they are actually exposed, so it adds to it.
Yeah.
He's gonna get those tattooed, and it's gonna make him even more terrifying.
And all of them are sitting up at that top area.
Yeah.
Realistic tattoos are getting out of hand.
How composed does Blatjarl look? Is he just chilling?
Said roughed up.
Does he...
Roughed up.
He's always been a homeless madman, so...
This is almost just as man.
Homeless madman cannibal.
Yes.
Does he have any reaction when he sees any of us?
He's not looking at any of you. Yeah.
Go get his attention.
His
He only
perception
cares
is
when
better.
he's killing people.
Otherwise,
I return
he's
to
in
the
his own
table
little imaginary
with
life.
another round of drinks for everyone.
Woo!
I'll get
Considerably
the
more.
lightest drink
Cheers.
they
And
got.
more.
The lightest drink they
The
got.
least
Children's mead.
Yeah.
I don't know
I feel
why
like
they'd have it.
no one
because
needs
no
a
one
high
hears
insight
children.
to see that Stonk is just not enjoying the festivities already. It's only just begun.
You want to start doing it?
What?
I don't know what you're. No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't know what
did I just
fuck with
witness?
that.
No, that was in character.
Okay,
You're welcome.
thanks. I bring you a drink. I bring you to another drink.
Whoa!
Elric, you don't drink, do you?
I'm drinking a cider. Or
Yeah, I
something.
bring you a drink. You're
Unfortunately,
not at the
there's
table.
really not anything to drink other than mead because water will kill you.
Apple cider.
No.
Milk.
Goat's milk.
Yes.
Or fermented goat's milk.
I'll go for that good fermented chunky milk. Not chalky milk, chunky milk.
I mean,
I
goat's
just
milk
set you a
is...
mead.
I mean, goat's milk is probably all Stonk is familiar with. He probably thinks cow's milk is fucking weird.
It is.
It
It's
is.
too liquidy.
It is. It's not thick.
Exactly. Good milk is thick. It rhymes.
Yeah.
Thick milk. It doesn't rhyme. This is why I hate poetry.
Is this Stonk or Josh?
Both.
Yonk.
Jonk.
Yeah, I ripped Josh's heart out with all of the rhymes and
No.
all.
You told me it was happening beforehand, and I was still as soon as I started hearing it, I was like, oh god. And it just kept going.
Dissociating.
No, I was just giving you a bad look the entire time.
Yeah. No, I knew. I saw you.
Yeah, good.
Is you?
Slanei, are you gonna join us at our table?
I would love.
I mean, if the person who
Alright, I'm gonna go and grab Slanei.
By the scruff of his neck.
Grabbing him and bringing him over to Ingvald.
I mean,
It takes us all 15 seconds for Braggy to stop talking, realizing you're gone.
Does Brocky look concerned?
He's just kind of like, was I talking to myself this whole time? And
Was he
he
just a
looks
figment?
down at the drink and just kind of goes,
Alright then, bottoms up.
It was quite interesting. He was getting to how he killed his fourth wife with syphilis.
I sit you down on the seat, and then...
Sorry.
Hang on. Well, we need you to keep moving. Bop. Keep going.
don't touch the butt.
Oh, that's what I'm touching. He's gonna sit you down on a seat, right next to him, in the middle of the party, and then he's gonna, kind of lower his voice so it's just loud enough that you can hear it over the crowd, but not loud enough that anyone's gonna pick up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar's here?
I could have been a trick of the eye,
So you don't know if Oscar's here.
but in a competition like this, if I see something, I'm gonna tell you. So it might have been the trick of the light, but I don't think so. I'm not that drunk yet.
Give you another drink. Drink.
What's this about ashes?
This is still.
Not ashes. Oscar.
Yeah, cheers, Slanei.
Oscar.
That's
How
what I
much
said.
have they?
Ashes.
why am I the responsible one? As Slanei begins drinking his first drink still, because he was more focused on, is Oscar gonna come for me?
I don't think that would stop Slanei.
Oh, he is like half finished with the Goliath tankard, while still keeping vigilant.
Oscar was the one who originally created the plan to kill the king of the Avnodian Empire.
Oh, yes. The king, of course.
Oh.
Yeah? Wait, no, don't I know?
Tavi didn't know this.
No. The only people who knew were Stonk and Mikkel.
Whoops.
Yeah, you never admitted that you killed the king.
Slanei knows because Slanei pried it from
You guys didn't. You guys knew the king had died, but you did not know that Asuka or Stonk was involved.
Yeah.
Alright, this is news for the
Possibly
party.
retcon that.
How much have you been drinking?
A lot.
Yeah. No retcon. Fuck you.
What happened to the king?
Don't worry, they're
when
all
was
just
it
drunk
Dead.
shit.
Don't you remember?
Yeah?
Yes. Oscar killed him. Oscar.
A cat?
Asuka killed him.
Oh, like
Perception check. Wait. With disadvantage.
Wait, but if they're rolling inside
I
as
have-
well...
To be fair, I have previously told them the
Okay.
same story that Oscar was the one that killed them,
Okay.
and that I tried to stop Oscar.
Did
So
I
I've not
hear that?
technically broken
Yeah.
protocol. The only thing I changed that was noteworthy was that I mentioned that there was a plan beforehand that I knew about.
and since they would also...
So
I'll
that'd
say
be just
do
a
a quick
flat roll.
deception check, just flat roll.
Okay.
I've never.
That's all I'm
heard
asking
any of
for.
that.
No, you don't know.
That was almost an 11 plus stuff, but that is gonna be awkward.
I think everyone beats that.
Yeah. Anyone with like above a 10 insight is probably gonna
You're the
see
only
through
one with...
this.
Oh, wait a minute. Tavi.
Tommy doesn't have a book.
Wait, and
9?
would they have disadvantage because they're drunk?
Tavi, you believe him. Everyone else goes like, there's more to that story, but...
I never believe anything. So it's fine.
Oh, fair.
Slanei
I can't
has-
believe Tommy's the only one who doesn't take
Slanei
up.
Tommy's too.
Stonk killed the king to get that eye.
Oh
That's
my god.
conspiracy theory.
You
Shocker.
believe that conspiracy as well, is the thing.
Because the king technically had it before you.
That's what the ring was supposed to be.
Anyways.
Tavi, you remember Oscar, right?
Right.
Yes. He was tabaxi, like Mikkel. Rest in peace.
Tommy gets real sad. Why'd you have to go and remind him the cat that's dead?
Because I
Now
will
he's
remind you
upset.
every time
Now
that I
he's
bring
upset.
up Mikkel's name in conversation. Yes, well, Oscar was the one who wanted to kill the king. So, I thought I killed him. But now Slanei here says he's here. And to be fair, that's not the first time we've seen that today, because that fucking Tevesta priestess that I beheaded is here as well.
So just behead her again. And us.
Do better.
Yeah.
You're right, I should do better.
Yeah.
Next time, I'll make sure there's not a body left.
There is a slight problem with that now. Stonk's problem has become all of our problems since we are
Blush you again.
Gesundheit.
Elric's
Elric's allergic to cats.
Elric's allergic to conspiracy.
Wasn't Stonk allergic to cats? Wasn't that...
Elric
Maybe
smells
we made-
I
bullshit.
feel like we made that as a joke, but I don't think it lasted.
Since we are now affiliated with Stonk coming in here, his problems are our problems, and our problems are his problems. And my problems are everyone's problems, but that was not a surprise.
In my defense, the Tevesta problem was yours.
It is my problem,
You murdered them.
but you yeah.
I wouldn't have had to murder them if you hadn't fucked it up.
I'm just sitting in the back, silently judging the both of you.
Feel free.
I don't know if
We're
it
both
means.
terrible people.
That person who cares about my problems left me alone.
I don't know if it means anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the Tevesta banner, bunch of bottom feeders. They're making a hierarchy under that priest. Take her out, whole hierarchy crumbles.
They'd just find a new person to put in the top.
They don't have a lot of time to do it.
You want to kill her?
Who?
The priestess.
Don't we have to kill everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah. She's the one who threw me in the river. I
Even more reason.
would like to watch the life leave her eyes.
Perfect. I've killed her. Now you can kill her.
Yay!
Everyone gets a try at killing people.
You know what? Trees.
What? I feel like I'm not drunk enough for the 1 second. I'm gonna grab the other. Did you grab me a Goliath-sized taper?
Goliath-sized.
Okay, perfect. Just down half of it.
Spills down your face a little bit.
What?
There was a tree underground.
It's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was saying.
It
Are you
was
sure
like
it wasn't a
yelling at it.
rock?
No, it wasn't a rock.
It was a tree.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
that's an
blind.
ash
She
tree.
said you didn't have any way to see anything, so how do you know it was a tree?
Were there leaves?
For the leaves.
Needles
What
even.
else happened while you
Was it hard? Did
There
you eat
was
it?
an old guy.
Okay.
And he had this round thing.
How can
and
you
there was
know that's a tree
written
if
on
you
the
didn't
tree.
eat it?
Stuff? Like what?
Oh my god.
You gotta go back out there right now. Eat that tree.
Lick it. Did they say anything?
I don't.
He said.
Oh, what'd he say?
About trees.
Oh, what about the trees?
The tree
Oh,
didn't
shit.
have leaves or bark,
Okay.
and a man was not loved.
A man was not loved.
Probably him because he was old and lonely.
Before Ed goes to the bathroom, I'm gonna say the canonical way to go to the bathroom at Inghall is to go outside on the cliffside and piss off of it.
Okay.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna piss off the cliff real quick.
Yeah.
Piss. Cliff.
It's real.
Piss. Cliff.
It's real.
Yeah.
Do you ever notice this kind of looks like an egg?
It look like a what now?
He holds up like a hard-boiled egg next to your face. Stonk, how did you get
Is
bald?
that Josh laughing or Stonk laughing?
That's Stonk.
Stonk, are you gonna wish for hair? It looks so shiny.
And as Tommy goes, like, you're so shiny, you see his hand go slap.
He's like reaching for the ham slices.
I'll have you know I've made sure that this hair does not come on this head.
You afraid of hair?
No, it's just a hassle.
You look around and realize that 60% of Goliaths are hairless.
Oh, that's a lot of eggs.
Oh no, I'd say probably more like 70%.
At least it doesn't. Tommy spits his drink.
With the tree.
The tree.
The tree!
How long have they been like this?
They've had
Tommy
one
knew the
drink.
guy.
At
the
least
tree.
two.
Who was the guy at the tree? Who was he?
And/or
Yeah. He was there.
Yeah. And he was old and holding an eyeball.
And he was not loved.
Oh, actually, he was once loved, and then
Yeah,
Glass died.
that's what the thing was. Is he a man who is not loved?
Who is this Andor?
He shall. Is it he shall?
He's not
Something
important.
about living long. Something about living long.
He's an archer that we beat up.
But the tree died.
The tree died. We
Well,
killed
where's
his
the
wife
tree in the
before we beat him
song?
up.
The tree in the song.
The tree in the song?
Tree in the song.
It had.
That's just
these
slowly
remarks.
processing in a party with maniacs.
Can I try and make any semblance of sense of the words that they are throwing at me?
And/or
No, about the tree. They just keep going
Oh.
back to it.
I
Had no bark
I
or
just like
leaves.
trees. I just like trees.
Druid.
I wonder if there's
Yeah.
anything deeper behind this, or if it's just the ramblings of
Druid
them.
moments, maybe there's something there, but they're too drunk to
Okay.
give that pass.
And there was another tree.
Oh, there was
Going
another
back to the
tree.
bush.
When
Well, next.
when we got out of the cave,
Okay.
it was rainbows.
Oh.
Yeah, rainbows, and the sky was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But it was nighttime.
And then he yelled at us.
Yeah,
The sky yelled at us.
and it was like,
The sky doesn't.
oh.
Yeah,
Yes, in the direction of the tree. And it was a terrible tree. It was an evil tree.
Yeah, it was a big circle of
There-
rocks.
They're completely mad.
And
We've lost
the rocks
I'm not
have
mad.
power. I have a theory. I've told you this theory. And then she's just gonna be like laughing.
Slanei.
They both laugh off their trauma, as you can both see.
We had a lot of
Slime.
bonding time in the caves.
Mhm.
Looks at his mug that's like half finished, it's his second glass in, just like looks at them, just kind of slides it over. They need it more than he needs it.
What's your theory?
The tree, the evil one, had stones around it. And each of the stones held power. And I had
Or
The
just
tree.
sit up straight.
Can I roll?
was
Okay.
eating power.
Can I roll a
So-
religion?
Now I have context. What the fuck does that mean?
You remember
But trees
when you
don't
spoke
eat,
to
you
Kiva
know?
about
It's not, it was just a
master
theory.
runes.
But I wanted to eat
Oh.
fire. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
god.
yeah.
Oh fuck?
I wanted
Oh god,
to
oh
eat
fuck?
the fire.
Oh,
Trees don't
Oh
eat
god,
fire.
oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
Kids,
Tried to eat my hand too.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a religion based upon what they're talking about?
Yep.
I thought us dying would make us go insane, and yet
We're the same ones.
Get-
Oh,
Can
that's
I
a natural
also-
19.
Natural
Let me-
19. You would know when Elric actually brought this up when you were talking to Kiva about the master runes.
the master
The
sword.
master sword. So I could make a guess.
Yes.
Okay.
I will say at this point, a couple hours have passed. People are starting to make their way into that hallway and out to the. So basically, I'll just say this now. The resting area is a large building outside of Inghall. There's a 15-foot wide pathway on the edge of like a 20-foot cliffside, and you just gotta walk across that to another building, and that's where everyone's sleeping. People are starting to go that direction. They're leaving the hall.
Hypothetically, could you shove a couple contestants off on the way to the room?
And you get a
Do
prize
whatever
that
the
way.
fuck you want.
well, that's not in the circle.
Yeah.
You might get like a
Yeah.
Golf clap.
golf clap.
Time to use my guest cantrip.
Elric just like camps the wall.
Elric with the highest kill streak.
He's just like a little. Anyone who's played Overwatch, Lucio just camping a boop.
Yeah.
Oh my
It turns out
god,
he's
the
been drinking
worst.
tea this whole time because if he
They're on,
touches alcohol, he
the
goes
grease
murder
trap,
elbow.
just around the one with pit in the center, just pushing everyone
Hey.
inside of it.
All right. Do you guys want to continue this conversation? Because you guys got a couple days to roleplay shit.
Whole time.
I think I'm just gonna drink until Annihilation tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
Yay!
I'll go see if we can't find some beds.
I will say everyone but Rickard and Elric roll a con save for me.
Oh, con save.
DC save 15. Anything lower, you have a hangover.
Nat 20.
You're good.
Is it a saving
Holy
throw?
shit.
Saving throw.
You get a +4.
Do you need my modifier?
No, I'll say no saving. No, don't add the modifier because it's about your hangover. You can't save
Well,
people from a hangover.
I'm gonna
just
lesser
by being
restoration
paladin.
myself
That's
in
a
the morning.
natural
This is
19 plus 8.
Natural 19, you're good?
What's your con?
Okay, Terrell, you are gonna have a massive hangover in the morning.
27?
You're good.
10.
10, you're gonna have a hangover.
But this is normal for me.
Yeah.
27.
So you guys make your way to a second building with a massive open space with wooden cots, bunk beds everywhere lying around. People have got some setups on the floor. Overall, some people appear to be chatting. Some have appeared to make, like, barricades with some of the beds. Alright, do you all want to sleep near each other then?
That's a good idea, unless we want to be murdered.
I will sleep near Rickard and Slanei.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because those are the people with the highest, chance of waking up and seeing something happen.
Anything you guys would like to do before you go to sleep?
No. Gonna be too drunk to do that.
Patty cake with Stonk.
Okay.
Alright, I'll do it. Patty cake, bakers, man.
Stonk, you slaps him in the face.
He goes flying.
This is how Rickard goes to bed.
I'm gonna sit there pondering how the fuck are the master rooms down a cave somewhere.
Hey.
What does that mean?
He's down. Damn, only one patty cake.
One
They're so good.
While everyone's up, and while
potatoes for
Chris is out of the way, I will request everyone head into a different room except for you.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Let's go.
We want to go outside?
Can I put a piece of ham on his head?
Yes.
Yay!
Outside?
You can go outside if you want.
Because I feel like we're going to be able to hear anything from any room.
I'm gonna say from now on, I'm probably gonna dismiss people less, so you will have more out of character knowledge. But when it comes between you and your boss, nobody can hear that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, please.
Alright, everyone.
I have some food that I can steal. I should.
This won't take very long at all.
Yeah, what you need?
Oh, Kelly,
Banana.
7-Eleven has the hot Cheeto fries. They restocked them because I'm a valued customer and I asked them to because I work there now.
Wait,
Do we
can
want
I
to
have a
go?
banana?
We have a banana.
Huh? No. This will take 2 minutes.
Did you also see what I sent you?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a possibility, but
That is, I will say, you might want to ramp it up a bit because you can ask for more.
okay.
So that plus something else or add on to it.
Okay.
Milk is in some weird position.
I know, she just is in lovey baby mode right now. She's on her drugs. She's so happy. Rick.
Alright. Is this what I think it is?
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Rickard, you are swallowed into darkness and surrounded by the misty and mirrored darkness that is the Baylor's lair. He sits on his stone throne, his massive form peering down at you. He says, "It's time, Rickard. I've led Stonk to his destination. Soon he'll be in contact with the one who needed him.
Understood.
The Eye of Ahma. It needs to be destroyed. Andor has the Eye of the World Serpent, as you heard. I don't know how he got it, but he has it. He can't get anywhere near Stonk's Eye. If he brings back the Oskafra with all 3 of them, it could ruin everything we have planned. You alone can't remove the Eye. So, I'm going to grant you someone who can. Call upon him when the time comes."
Item get.
Yeah, item received. And kind of waving over to you, kind of floating, kind of like a slow throw, where it kind of spins through the air, but it's, moving at a bit of a... Like if you threw something on the moon.
Yeah.
He throws it to you, this dark, rigid stone with a fragment of a fossil in it. It's a big fossil, so you only see like a little bit of it. It's like a small bone, basically. And you hold it in your hand, you put it in your pocket. He nods to you, it's already in your inventory. It's called the Fossil of Karkanos.
Hog. Awesome.
He will serve you for the most part, but keep in mind, he is loyal to me.
Understood.
He nods. And everything disappears. Okay, now everyone needs to come back, and I'm just gonna message them. Let's just spam general cut. We're lonely.
Yeah.
Weird. Draxer. Not a terrible name, not gonna lie.
It's. I'm mad at how not horrible that name is, considering it's just a Rickard backwards.
Yeah. Draxer.
Draxer. Alright, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go.
just go.
Oh, Mocha, you woke her up.
So you're sorry.
Go back to sleep.
She's like,
Oh, there we go.
Look at these nerds.
Look at these nerds.
I saw the messages. I let them know.
Yeah. Oh, also, Stonk, you lost your left arm.
Oh, not again.
Your right arm is also disabled, but you still have it.
Well, that's
Like
nice.
on his person, but not on his body.
Yeah, it's like he has the arm.
I have to be the last one.
And his backpack.
No, that's the arm that he got cut off. That's in his backpack. The other arm is just lip. It is noodle.
Yeah. All right.
No, you drank the last one.
That's why he shouldn't have gotten the benefits thing at the guard. Now, did you cut off the arm or did Stonk cut off the arm?
Oh no. I realize I'm gonna keep everyone at the table for this one because I just realized everyone should have been dismissed again. But you know what? This is okay if everyone sees it.
Who is getting the dream? It's me, isn't
It's
it?
not a dream.
Oh, I'm getting the event. Okay.
dream face
It's
reveal?
time for Oscar
Dream
to show
face
up.
Oh no!
Or maybe the priestess, or maybe the priest and Oscar together.
Or maybe it's Andor. Why not?
Dream is Stonk?
Ingvald's talking to us personally? Wow.
Dream
Dream?
is sexting minors again?
Oh,
God damn it.
Alright, so Stonk, you have a hard time going off to sleep because, like your player, you've got a bit of a headache.
Damn.
Your head pounds, you awake, you're not sure what time it is. Your heartbeat is throbbing in your head. Your chest is tight. Your breathing is unsteady. But you fight it. You fight being overtaken again because you are not going to let that happen. You hear a voice whisper in your ear. I've promised you power, Stonkcaller, but it is not I who will deliver it. You have given us what we wanted, and I plan to fulfill my end of the deal. When you meet her, send my love. This won't be the last time you hear from me. Now fetch your prize.
What the fuck does that mean?
Tavi, you can't sleep. You feel sick. You drank too much shit. You had too many eggs. All you ate was hard-boiled eggs and mashed potatoes. You feel sick. Your stomach aches, and you even notice that your horn nubbins, they're burning a little bit again.
My nubs.
Your eyes are likely watering from the pain and the cramps, and you're gonna have to take a massive shit just sooner or later. Your body senses something, and you know it. This isn't just sickness. I'm not gonna say you're superstitious, but you've got that divine sense in you. You know when something's up. You actually hear Stonk move a little bit, and you notice a flicker of light shift on the wall. Stonk, you lightly wake yourself. You're not getting out of bed, but you turn your head and you see the endless row of beds spread throughout the room. And the torchlight continues to flicker. And like you did a long time ago, the shadows beckon you out.
I guess I'm following.
Tavi, Stonk doesn't notice that you're awake.
I got
He
shit.
begins to get up and walk outside.
I'm gonna wait till he's like a few feet away and then go.
Stealth check.
Am I wearing my armor to sleep? Probably not.
No.
Yay!
Hope not. You just have to beat at 12. That's all you need to beat.
I'm sure. Natural 16.
Alright.
Tavi failing a stealth check. Oh, Tavi! Stonk, you begin to walk outside, and the shadows shift further down the hall, and eventually you are led outside. Tavi, you follow him in the shadows behind, wondering what the fuck he's up to. As you get outside, Stonk, you hear something. A little caw. You turn your head. You see a raven standing on a windowsill, and it cocks its head at you. Tavi, you don't see anything. You don't know what he's looking at.
Well, the raven.
You're the only one who hears it. Thieves and liars fear thee, Queen of the Wretched. What does that make me? And you hear echoing, Queen of the Wretched, Queen of the Wretched. You look down the mountainside path, and the raven vanishes to shadow. The flickering torchlight from behind you beckons you forward to a branched void of darkness hanging off the edge of the cliff.
Advanced void.
The dark roots of a tree knot themselves in rocks. A blackened branch, as you approach, extends towards you. And Tavi, you are now there seeing this branch extend towards him. As it extends toward you, furling into a beautiful flowering stem, its petals burning red with flecks of rainbow dancing between the embers of flame. Its petals open, and its charm overtakes you, and you begin to approach it. But it doesn't hurt you. As you get closer, you narrow your eyes at it, because burned into the petals of the flower reads something in giant. I don't know if I can say this, but I'm going to try. Oldauthlecht hold hakt af brenna med optauden evi. Immortal flesh can be burned with immortal fire. This flower extends for you.
Reach out to the flower and touch it?
Do you touch it? Do you pick it? What are you doing?
I'll touch it first to see if anything happens.
You touch it, it singes your hand. It doesn't do any damage, per se, but you notice the flame as it touches you. It kind of, like, lets you touch it, but it still hurts. You know, it's like touching a hot stove.
Spicy.
Yeah. And Tavi, you see this. You see him reaching out at the flower that reminds you of the time when you were in the tomb of the frozen man, actually the place you found Rickard, and you saw one of those flowers.
I'll pick the flower.
Its flames extinguish, but it still glows in embers.
Calories in the distance.
Could you send me what
Yes, I'll
it
send it.
said? Yeah. I need to remember that later.
Mortal flesh could be burned by mortal fire.
Here you go. Sent.
Thank you. Just gonna pick a bunch of flowers while I'm at it.
So, you pick that one flower, and where do you put it? Because it's hot, but it's not hurting you.
Put it in your hair.
What hair? Oh yeah, by the way, when you woke up, you had like a little something on your head, and you just kind of went, eh. And now you smell like ham.
Where should I put it? I'll put it in a, like, small side pocket, like,
Okay.
just off to my...
You press it
on
a
my
little
hip.
bit, probably.
Yeah.
Tavi, as he does that, and he puts it
Oh,
in
you
his
know what?
pocket. Oh, what do you do?
I was gonna take out Mikkel's journal and put it in between the pages.
You fold it there.
As long as it doesn't burn the pages.
No. It'll probably leave like a little singe, so you do it on like an empty page.
Child's poems.
No one needs those.
As he puts it away, Stonk, you look around. It is dark. You maybe see some blue as the sun is starting to rise at this point. And you turn around. Tavi, you see him turn. You need to make one more stealth check.
Oh no! That would be my passive.
You turn your head and look behind, and you see Tavi just turn his head, trips a little bit. Do you continue running, or do you just accept your fate?
I'll give you a second to decide before I tell you what Stonk does.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Also, you're probably hungover.
Yeah. Oh no, you're violently sick at the minute.
What would out of it Tavi do?
I'm violently sick, you say?
Mm-hmm. You just vomit.
Yeah, I'll turn around, stick my head out the door, and just throw up.
Oh, here's an idea. If you want to try to disguise what you're doing, you could vomit off the edge of the cliff and pretend that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
Make a deception check real quick.
Deception.
With performance?
Deception.
It's the same. It doesn't matter. I don't trust you. 15.
Do I need to roll an insight?
Only if... I'll say that with that shitty that shitty stealth, the 5 earlier, because that happened like right after you pressed it. So you're looking back, you're like, who the fuck saw that?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Okay. Don't worry, I have a really shitty insight. I shouldn't be able to use that.
The wisdom dumps are communicating.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yay!
Oh. Tavi.
Yeah.
Rough night.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
No.
Well, hope you get some sleep at some point. I'm gonna go back to bed now.
He, like, gives you, like, the okay. And then retches again just for a little extra flavor.
Stonk heads off. A little hurried in his pace, but he's, doesn't seem like he suspects anything.
Oh, she's not hurt. She does not want evil.
She says, I want to create chaos. I want to kill chaos. I'm here to kill
chaos.
Eventually, you all make it back to your beds. And you all wake in the morning with sore backs because the beds are shit. You make your way, eventually, inside the mead hall, unless there's any roleplay you guys would like to do in the morning.
Let's walk up to Ingvald and say, anything? I want a good bed. I want a feather bed.
I'm like, what are you doing? Suddenly you're blocking her.
I'm blocking her. She wants to get on the table right now.
Breakfast time.
So you guys all make it inside. Anything you want to do in the mornings?
I'd like to cast a lesser restoration upon myself, too.
Alright, you feel better.
Terrell's, like, dying. You can help out. You can help her out.
Tom, you're probably like,
Darn
Terrell.
I cast a lesser restoration.
You feel you still got a little bit of like a headache, but you're fine.
Aw, I need to change my prepared spells to make sure I can cast lesser restoration.
Okay.
Before I grab, I would like to grab Terrell's arm.
Nudge.
Yep.
Walk.
Can you speak up a little? Sorry. The mic's over here.
Go. Hey.
Terrell, come and see.
Do I
Okay.
hear this?
Do you hear this?
Because
It's a whisper. It's a hush.
No, probably not.
Alright.
You can read lips, that doesn't mean you can hear whispers.
Go piss, girl.
Go piss, girl.
Alright, Tommy just takes you, like, to the cliff. He can tell you everything that he saw last night.
Okay. Wow. What a way to wake up in the morning. What does that mean?
I don't know, we gotta kill Stonk. Probably not.
You did not hear any of the what it said.
Right.
You just saw a flower, Stonk picked it, put it in the book.
It was pretty, it looked like
Another
a
tree.
It's the tree.
Sorry.
On him.
If anyone would know anything.
Can you, sorry.
Stay
Oh,
Speak
sorry.
up.
If anyone would know anything, I feel like Slanei would know. But I also don't want to share too much. So it's your choice. If you want to ask. I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Slanei would know about it.
Well, he knows it all.
Yes.
Too nosy is I think the more apt.
Now, do you actually need to test?
No.
Okay.
Why do Sakia leave?
Rickard probably knows it.
I'm not going to ask Rickard. Why would I ever ask Rickard?
Pocket.
Oh, goodness.
Alright.
Eventually, you all make your way into the. Eventually, you all make your way into. I mean, kinda.
Just PayPal's Rickard.
Eventually, you all make it.
Now, here's $15.
You all make it your way to the mead hall. Serve yourself some breakfast. You know, people are chatting. They slowly, make their way in over time, but I'll say an hour or so passes before Ingvald and his priests slowly begin to file their way into the hall. Not with celebration, like they did the day prior. Ingfjell, who you guys would now know is the name of Ingvald's wife, leads them and actually steps forward to speak. Solemnly, she steps forward with no spark of confidence or swagger she had the day prior. She scans the crowd and everyone begins to mumble, but pays attention to her. It is with great sadness that I must inform you of this message. We have decided it would be best if told by me. The great city of Jordgrav, my home, has suffered a terrible avalanche. It buried half of the city. The great Steinvall is nowhere to be found. She lets out a sigh and hardens her face. To my brethren of Jordgrav, I wish you strength. She lifts her cup for a toast, and the crowd murmurs with many in response to it. The 4 Goliaths of Jordgrav turn to each other with empty stares. One of them grits his teeth and looks at some of his other Goliath friends. A few of the Goliaths actually have narrow smiles creeping up on their faces. One of the Goliaths from Jordgrav looks to another who's shrinking in grief, with his other friends holding them up so he doesn't fall. The man looks to the other Goliaths, snickering, and steps forward. Ingvald returns to her seat, realizing a commotion is about to arise.
Yeah, I bet so.
You think this is funny? As one of the Goliaths walks forward. Some of the Goliaths turn their head away, the ones that were snickering, non-confrontationally. I didn't do anything. But 2 Goliaths, 1 woman and 1 man, maintain eye contact with him as he walks forward. They appear to be from Nehir. And I'd say everyone but Stonk says, oh yeah, they're Goliaths from Nehir. You're able to point out that they're siblings. All Goliaths look the same to the rest of you.
We're all racist.
I mean, you've never really seen that.
Yeah.
They got the same tattoos, So, alright. He's like, you think this is funny? Turns away the siblings from Nehir. The man from Jordgrav says, come on, stand up for yourself, you fucking coward. The female Goliath, who actually has white hair pushed up into a mohawk with dreaded plates dangling down her back, steps in front of the man, but he pushes her aside and says, only the dead get buried. The Goliath from Jordgrav cries out and jumps forward, landing a blow onto the other Goliath's face. The woman lets out a disapproving cry and tries to get involved, but a Goliath with black dreads and similar tattoos, who's also from Nehir, pulls her away. She cries, let me go, Peter! The Goliath, now known as Peter, grits his teeth and jumps at the other Goliath. Their fight eventually gets herded towards the gravel pit in the center of the room. The Goliaths are split, heckling and fighting, rooting and calling for each other's deaths. The man from Jordgrav says, I am Johann Bravestone Saran of Jordgrav, and you have no right to disparage upon my homeland. Peter responds, you know nothing of the north. You southern Goliaths are as soft as the humans you fuck. Johann pulls out his battle axe and cleaves at Peter's chest. The crowd of Goliaths roaring in excitement, anger, grief, and fear. The humans are stepped back like we're not involved.
How's Inghall taking this?
She is leaning back, drinking her drink, watching intently.
Oh,
This is the entertainment.
Can I insight?
Go ahead,
Can I
inside.
also
Did the
roll an
avalanche
insight?
actually happen?
Can I also roll an insight?
Go ahead.
That sounds fun.
I'd
I
love
rolled
to
a 5, so that's a 10. 13.
13, 10.
11, 18.
You two can't tell. She's actually sad, but she's letting shit play out.
I can't tell with a 10, but is she gonna kill Peter for defending her homeland?
She
No.
is not, and it's not her monkeys,
She
not
is
her circus.
S-tier shit starter.
Yep. Yeah, you and her and Rickard are gonna get along so well.
I am standing at the edge of the ring with everyone else just watching.
As you watch,
It's easier for us.
Peter has no weapon to fight with. The crowd on his side of the room begins to scream in discontent, with the woman being held back by the other Goliath. You're cheating! Let him have his weapon, you fucking cheater! Peter lunges back and gets a few hits on Johann, causing him to lose his grip on his weapon, but a final swift blow to the head splits through Peter's skull and severs his eye in two.
Lost Peter.
I'm trying to replace my eye for you.
Johann stares at his body, lying bloodstained on the floor. He does not smile or cheer, but turns to his friends, with their heads held high, and stands up straight alongside with them. He shoots his hand into the air and shouts, the crowd roaring. A bald male Goliath from Steinharta, 2 white-haired berserkers from Isabroter, and 2 from Nepjegadar stand frozen in anger and disappointment as the rest cheer. The woman who called for him screams in rage-fueled sadness and agony, looking at the split skull of her brother. Johann walks forward to his collapsing friend and embraces him, surrounded by the victorious cries and touches of Goliaths wowed by the show of honor and pride. The wall to the blacksmith falls.
Does he repeat the same poem?
No. He just go, what do you want?
It's too early for him.
Yeah. Johann looks up from his friends, pauses and walks forward. He asks for the boots that let you fly, and receives 2 large leather boots with wings embroidered on the ankles. And he puts them on.
I gotta kill someone soon to get my magic item.
There's only a couple items in there, yeah?
No. You found he can make you something if you don't like what he has.
Yeah, there's gonna be a catch.
Never trust a man in sandals or casual drapery.
I'm
Is
the
he
one
wearing
that riddles.
sandals or casual drapery?
No, those are solid leather boots.
I want the boots that
No,
fly.
not the boots.
If we kill
No,
someone,
no.
can we steal their magic item?
Yep.
Can I kill him for his boots?
Good luck.
I'm not good, but I could.
Those
not-
trolls.
The Stonk
That being
picks
said-
up Slanei by the scruff of his neck, walks over to the circle, snaps Slanei's fingers.
Alright, I won. What do I get?
I'll say at this point you probably have noted that winning puts a target on your back.
It's like a Kinder Surprise.
Because everyone knows you have cool ass.
Everyone knows you have something cool. Everyone knows you are a strong arm, like you can fight. So when it's time for the arena, everyone will know who you are and what threat you pose. So it's a trade-off.
But then you have a cool ass thing.
Alright,
Wow.
what would you guys like to do?
You should go kill and ask for a ring of mind shielding.
Oh my god, the one thing that gives me psychic resistance.
Oh god. Jet band of intellect.
Oh my
Just
god.
tell Lord to go
That's
fuck
so
herself
sad.
if you get that as well.
Eat my shit. I've only been affected by psychic damage once.
And it was you.
And it was me. Which was fitting. So, I don't see it being that huge of an issue.
Stonk gave himself psychic damage when he fought himself.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Did we settle down into the lunch after this? How's the sister taking it?
She is not taking it well. You don't need to roll insight for that, but if you want to roll insight to learn more other than oof, ow, my brother died.
Yes.
Insight?
Insight, yeah.
Oh, insight or not?
12 plus 5,
Oh, that's
17.
why. 0.
0.
25.
17.
You probably don't even think she's happy enough about it.
It's just for show.
Both of you know, she is broken. She is torn apart. Just a dysregulated mess at the minute.
What's a 0 get me?
Who? There was a scissor.
Stonk is just staring at Ingvald's boobs.
Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. I'm gonna fuck a god's wife.
Boobies.
That's what you're thinking of.
Boobies.
How can I make Ingvald hate me? Fuck his wife.
Fuck his life.
That's what you can wish for with your wishes. I wish to fuck your wife.
How would he take that?
The lion, the witch, the audacity of this
He
bitch.
would fucking roar and said you could have done that, like, whenever you wanted.
Like,
I will say that to those with high perception, notice that both Ingvald and her are getting dicked down by separate people. They are in an open relationship at the minute. Yeah, probably.
Oh, we'd love to see it, but I can't.
They're both probably explorative.
Toffee, go seduce Ingvald.
No.
Yeah,
So
you gotta
Slanei,
do
go
it.
seduce Ingvald.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Sounds like a great
Oh.
idea.
Tommy's
Oh,
the kind of dude that would, like, seduce a girl and then invite her over to look at his Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
as long as Milka only uses transportation,
No,
doesn't chill.
no. Tommy's the person who's flirting with a girl, mentions that she has a broken laptop, says, "Oh yeah, bring it over." Spends 3 hours fixing it, and then sends her on her merry way.
Oh, she's kind of cute.
Wanna play Smash Bros?
Alright. Anything else you guys
Loki,
wish to
you
do?
need to find a place to sit.
Yeah, where are you guys sitting today? Oh no, guys, please get her off.
I can't.
Let's sit under Thor today.
You guys are free to roleplay, but I need to figure out a way to get to the bathroom, and I can't leave out of my own door, so.
Yep.
This way is probably cool. This way is gonna be easiest.
Yeah, thank you. Go bathroom, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
We're running the show now.
Okay, quick.
So we
DM's gone. What are we doing?
we won the tournament. We're all about to get our capital W wish from Ingvald.
Alright, hear me out.
Has
You can
anyone
challenge
been asked what I'm
anybody.
asking for?
No.
Let's challenge the troll.
What?
If we
Yeah, we
kill
were
the
told to
troll,
write
we
down
get
what
this.
we were gonna ask.
No one
No,
can
but, like,
stop us from just looting the whole room.
No,
Something else
no
you
one
should
has
do.
asked
Sure.
anyone.
I think we
Okay.
brought it up at one point, but we didn't.
I
like,
think
get
you said you were.
consequences.
You briefly said you were just going to use it on Beruvik since you don't have a reason to get a wish.
Do we want to kill somebody and get a cool ass item?
That's.
I do.
I mean,
I just can't find a person I want
Wait.
to kill.
Shut up.
Priestess? You need to start an argument.
would you like
What? I'm not
benefits
gonna-
going
I think
into
we
it?
should guess not
We're
the
all
stock
wishing
problem.
for.
That's a me problem.
Okay, well,
Josh,
while we're into the bathroom, everyone guess what someone else is wishing for.
would you like help with that?
Better blood.
It's like
Okay.
A
less.
gallon of PCP.
Okay?
Gallon of piss.
Why? That's his responsibility.
Gallon of piss.
I already did. I already used the piss for the campaign. I'm not pulling that card again. That'd be contrite.
A foot longer legs.
A big penis.
I already have that.
So they already has that.
Cheese. At least 30 axolotls.
There.
You don't know what they are, but you want them.
Alright, Tyrell, what's your guess for everybody? What are we wishing for?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, yeah, that's fair.
Some sciencey research thing.
Wow. I feel like you're way off there.
You just want to be a god.
Wow, you were again way off there.
Yeah.
You want your
This
parents.
is what Terrell thinks, though.
Okay.
All four of them.
I don't know. I feel like Terrell thinks Slanei's way too smart, so I feel like your wish is probably something smart.
Or are we talking about who's
Wow.
wish for Beruvik?
We're talking
no,
about
we're
about to be in
talking about
character
wishes.
discuss about
Got it,
this.
okay.
We're just out of character. We wanted you to be here for the in character.
Yes, could you get me a water?
Absolutely not.
Could you
Do you
get
have a
me a
filter just
water?
from the sink?
Sink.
Yep.
Have a grilled cheese.
No.
If you want to pay a lot of money,
Look
I
at
can
how
get you
you
a grilled
comfortable.
cheese at Killer Burger.
Aww, she loves you. You guys are like 5 minutes
Laying
from
on my
McDonald's
wrist.
now. Go just walk over there.
She's on drugs
There's
right
also
now.
the bulldog.
We could always walk
It's not-
over to
it's not
McDonald's. We were
not.
just kind of
Probably
lazy.
not open. But you guys do have day and night over. Day and
We
night.
also have 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
7-Eleven,
if I want
praise
food
be.
poisoning again, yeah, bro.
I work there.
Food poisoning.
Lord works.
I
Lauren,
got food poisoning once, and I'm very
Why?
hesitant.
We're gonna have to go through the Kelly, I think.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna.
No.
I just
That
got
one's
a
yours.
message on my client
This
portal
one's
from my
Tyler's.
therapist from someone who I don't know.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's just an update. It's like,
Switching
hey,
over.
we've updated it.
Just kind of slid. She hasn't tried to readjust.
Baby.
Alright, we just watched the murder.
Yeah.
What do we want to talk about?
Now that that's happened,
No. I'm sick of eggs.
just a quick question: who's wishing for Beruvik?
What?
You guys didn't figure that out yet?
No,
They literally haven't fucking spoken.
we have not talked about it, and now we are here, and
For who?
Ruvik.
Beruvik.
Who?
It's not important.
You don't need to worry about it. Unless you have a wish you want to give up for free.
His face is. I'm making faces, he's not making faces.
You would be insane to have come up here with a free wish.
You could just take off that 4 free wish. You'd be insane to come up here.
That's my question: is who's wishing for Beruvik, and if not, what's everyone wishing for?
Sure would like to hear that one. I can wish for Beruvik. That's really what we want to do.
I mean,
Character development.
Well, I got a question. Do you need to make a roll for that song? Because I can't speak for you.
Does Stonk know if he needs to make a roll for that?
is Stonk lying to himself?
Does Stonk need to pull, roll the appropriate check?
Yeah, roll the appropriate check.
Roll the appropriate check.
And then anybody who's sus about Stonk, which is literally everybody, can roll insight.
I'm not gonna, because I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
That's true.
See if you're ready for
Are you saying a DC then?
21.
Okay. 14.
14. Stonk, what did you roll?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah. Appropriate check for you.
Does Record care?
No.
Let me check what my stat is in that one.
Got a 16.
16? 14?
21.
21?
I didn't roll.
You didn't roll?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you don't give a shit. Alright. You don't know. You two, he seems truthful.
Okay.
But it could be. Could not be.
It's hard to read.
It's
It's
hard
Stonk.
It's not. Stone endurance, probably stone.
Oh, this is Stonk.
Oh,
Slaying Stonk.
to read. Stonk.
it's gotta end with that 70s jingle. Do 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 do.
I'm just thinking of the fucking Wii Sports. Is that what that's from? Oh my god, we can do Nintendo Sports tonight if we want while high on weed.
Yeah!
Yeah,
No, you
let's
can't say
fucking
weed
do it.
on YouTube. We'll get demonetized.
Oh,
Dandelion weed, shut the fuck up.
I just went deaf in 1 year.
Sorry.
Lauren got too loud.
Sudden tinnitus.
Yes. It felt
But yeah.
like I went underwater.
Stonk said he'll wish for Beruvik if no one else will. And he seemed to be truthful about it. But the question goes back out to all of you. If I'm wishing for Beruvik, what is everyone else wishing for?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
Sovereignty. Eggman and sovereignty.
Sorry, speak up a little bit. It's over here.
Eggman and sovereignty.
There you go.
Power over our own people.
Fair enough. Suppose with the god at your back, we won't have any issue with that.
Absolution of my difference with Tevesta.
Insight.
Okay.
Also insight?
14.
I believe you.
I'll roll the.
I can't imagine.
I
you
don't
doing
think I'm gonna
worse than
beat you
me.
with a 14.
I mean, you might. Oh god, it's off the table.
You fool.
Actually, you know, let's use more things. 'Cause I don't care. You might have actually beaten me.
14.
That's exactly a 14 as well. Yes, something's being truthful about that.
Dobby?
I'm trying to think of how to word it.
There's also a
Go
record.
Rickard first.
Record? To be perfectly honest, I'm not here for the wish. If you had a wish, I'll wish for Beruvik. It doesn't really matter.
Why are
You're
you
also
here?
honorable tier.
I'm
Here for
rolling
me.
insight on that then. I know Rickard well enough, this seems wrong.
He would,
To throw away.
if nothing else, he'd wish for the money.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, yo, can you give me some money?
17.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Rickard's a-
He's not. It's the classic. He's not lying, but he's not telling the whole truth.
Record never lies. He just never tells the truth either.
Well, if you use it, great. I know you're only here for me. Shut up. Elric, you're here now.
I have some family issues that Ingvald has caused. I wish for him to stop.
With the Baylor?
It's loosely related, but not quite the same.
Lucy
Loosely.
related? That's what you said.
Yeah.
That's quite the spoonerism.
You want to try one more time? Retake.
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh, wow.
You never write it down. Huh? You never write it down.
Just read what you wrote down, and then
No, it's cheating when I wrote
You can say that Tavi's already drunk again.
No, it's like, what, noon?
Well, you guys have all day.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
True.
No, wait, that's Slanei logic. I can't follow that.
No, but you already did yesterday. You
I
could
don't-
follow it again today.
Not yet.
You sure?
That's dinner shenanigans.
What will you wish for?
When you like to know weather. Sorry.
Weather boy.
Weather boy.
Well, let's see.
Apologies.
Would you
Tired
like to
and
know,
hungry.
Weather Boy?
Also allowed to say that you don't want
You could be dicks about it, but you're allowed to say it.
No one else has said it, but you can.
No, I don't want to. He's not that good. I think.
I mean, he was pretty fucking close for a while.
He got better.
You got
The
better.
bastard.
You recovered from
Really?
the edge.
More edge piles on.
The bastard.
You make him cry with that.
Underground fighting ring?
Oh, that was just for
That
fun.
was for funsies. That's
Yeah,
what we just
no, that was
spent
fun.
time.
No, that was completely fun, but that was like the way we were introduced to you is that you know an underground fighting ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
It was an open secret, that's from what we could tell.
Oh, yeah. Odell's just like, don't come home. Like, if you had like bruises on your face, he'd probably tell you, it's just like, keep them on your body, have your bruises covered up by clothing, you gotta look presentable.
He got notes for that.
Yeah. But my favorite type of punches are the ones I receive to my face.
You make me look tough.
They make me feel alive.
I want to ask for power. That's it. That's what I'm gonna
Power.
Alright, this is I'm going to roll insight on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll shit all day.
It's fine, it doesn't matter right now.
21.
Oh.
I feel like you would know his wish. We spent
18.
I don't even know.
16.
My question is, do you want it for something good?
In his eyes, it is.
Okay. That was my
You
question.
can't really believe that you want power for a bad thing, unless you believe yourself to be a bad person.
I mean, you could. I want to hurt someone with it.
But then you could do it for a good cause. You can hurt people.
That's
Ricker can be
Stonk's
a good
entire line
person
of
if he
argument.
tries.
Felt like
Yeah, that's not
Not
happening.
Like, I feel like asking
Speaking
for
of-
sovereignty of a country, there's some way that's going to hurt someone.
Oh, yeah.
It'll affect the
There's
Abnordian
literally-
Empire.
There's literally the Abnordian Empire is currently in a civil war, and that just that further destabilizes
Ingvald
the
will just
country.
smash part of the army to get rid of the
Yeah.
ignorant people.
I mean,
all right, some rando wants them to be an independent
Well,
state. Get
and
the
you know what
fuck
the
out.
best part about that is too? It works well with our wish for protecting Baru.
Yeah.
Murdering the Abnordian Empire's standing army.
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Let's wish to raise the Avnorians to the ground.
Alright. We all know what we're wishing for then?
Now, what do you think is the stupidest wish of the people around us?
Pretty sure I heard
I'm gonna-
one person wish for a bigger dick.
I exist.
What?
They exist.
I know.
They're in here somewhere.
I know.
I'm gonna point at well, not point, but gesture
I
towards
think
the.
Ingvald's gonna send into that video.
Yes. Yeah, well, I'm just going to send you on a men's health wellness excursion. You're going to be naked in the woods with some friends, and you're going to be groping each other's balls saying, I see you.
I feel you. And you drink your own piss.
Mm-hmm.
Crucial step.
This important plot piece we'll need to know later. Winks at camera.
Someone's gonna want to bring their brother back from the dead.
I feel like that's not a terrible wish.
But he just died.
We died. We're here.
What does Grandma want to wish for?
Probably the child to be brought back. Or they were here for another reason.
You can invite her over.
We'll invite her over.
Okay.
Presumably everyone who has gone through these trials has died already. And then brought back.
We'll invite
Except for you two.
These people.
Alright. You see
Would
Graham
be asking
getting drinks and you
people
go, Ragna! And she just kind of like, with like a half-baked bread in her mouth, just looks over at you.
Would you like to join us?
And she gets sure. She
So
comes
this
over
is
and sits
after
by
we
you.
had the wish conversation.
We're talking about what our wishes are.
Oh.
First, train.
Yeah, let it pass.
Ingvald's farting in the other room.
Oh, that's a really big one.
You know what Ingvald's doing right now? Those two berserkers from Eastbroter, they're both women and he is flirting with both of them simultaneously at the minute.
Damn.
They're gonna have a threesome tonight.
Damn.
Not a surprise.
No.
No. I'm not here to fuck. I'm here to kill. Is the train gone?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Alright.
I mean, it's still going.
It's just not honking.
Well, what are you wishing for then?
Absolution of crimes.
I'm on the same boat. What about the rest of you?
I know what he did, but what'd you do?
She kind of hesitates for a second. I was outlawed.
Oh shit.
My family disowned me. I wish to pay them for my wrongs.
This feels like someone's getting murdered.
No. I brought shame to them.
Fair enough. Well, feel free to share your wishes, everyone. I'm gonna go get breakfast.
I guess I'll share.
Okay, yeah, everyone's the same thing.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, yeah, that's honorable. That's fine. You're a small child. You wish for power. Family issues. She's like, okay, yeah, same boat. And what do you tell her?
I have a freebie if you want one.
Before Rickard has a chance to say his, I'm going to ask him if he'd like to grab food with me.
But if I would like to what with?
Go grab food. Like breakfast.
Stonk's
Yeah,
going to
let's-
grab breakfast right
Let's
now.
grab breakfast. Completely dodge it.
Good job, Kelly.
Well
Good
done.
job, Kelly.
I know what kind of laptop that is. That can't handle falls like that.
It couldn't handle its own heat.
It can't handle its own hinge.
No, it didn't. I had to send it in for repair. It took me like 2
Yeah,
weeks.
my
Terrible.
my hinge screw for my laptop fell out.
Mine
Nice.
just
what my
melted
old one
until
did,
it went
too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, no, that also had a fucked up screen.
Yes, that one also did. Didn't you have duct tape?
Yes,
Yes.
that's how I kept the case closed.
Nice. Alright. So, Slanei and Rickard are off getting
And
their own
Stonk.
food. And so are you all going together, or are you going separately with
I'm
Rickard?
pulling Rickard separately.
Okay, so Rickard.
Yeah,
okay,
because
let's,
I went separate.
let's do Rickard and Slanei first, and then we'll get to what happens to you later.
Oh, God, something happens to me.
I need to roll a d4 real fast.
Your actions trigger events.
They will-
All the charges are back.
Woo.
So you have a free wish?
Indeed.
Can I use it?
I'm interested in what?
I want to bring someone back.
Who?
An old relative. Haven't seen in a little over 100 years now.
That's like 9th level magic.
gonna get food. What do you get? What are you putting on your plate?
Oh, you know me.
I have a question. Is Stonk like shoving food in his mouth as he's like serving himself? He's like, plate full, eat this, just put this on my arm.
Yeah, basically.
Filling a plate.
He doesn't like
You're
put stuff
raiding
under
plates.
his arm or anything, but he's like filling his plate as much as he can,
Yeah.
and then he shoves like a loaf of bread in his
Yeah.
mouth while he's there.
He has 2 plates balanced carefully.
He's looking like a waiter.
An engineer would be impressed.
So, as you're getting food, as you kind of like turn around to get back to the rest of your group, you feel a hand, or should I say, a paw, on your arm that stops you.
A paw!
It's Mikkel.
Stone Caller,
If enemies can be brought back, why not me?
Do I recognize
Stone Caller
the voice?
twice orphaned of Danula. Where is your friend? Did the Vindurklettar get lost in the wind? And you do recognize this voice.
Hey, Ashes.
It's-
Hey, buddy.
It's the bodyguard.
Yeah, it's the bodyguard.
Who definitely survived everything.
Oh, okay, you're being so good. You're gonna get so many treats after this. I'm so proud of you.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Immediately.
Well, did I get lost in the wind?
Hello, Oscar. And no, for your information, he did not get lost in the wind.
Yeah, lost in the snow.
Very different.
How are you?
Living. How about you?
Me too. We have something in common once again.
Unfortunately.
I don't wish to hurt you now, Stonk. And he kind of like waves his hand. He's being friendly towards you. All I wish to do today is thank you.
Oh?
What an honor it was to defeat a god. And he bows partially and he goes, or at least what's left of him.
I like the cut of this guy's jib.
I like him.
I think Oscar and Rickard would get along like a house fire.
Yeah.
If Stonk dies, can Josh just play Oscar?
Joshka!
Josh.
I'll allow it. Only if you can do the Russian accent.
I could try.
Okay.
I distinctly remember it being a draw.
He kind of like tilts his head a little bit at you and says, well, you were the one to die glorious death. I died the more pathetic one. But we're both here now, huh?
I wouldn't say I died.
We succeeded in our mission together. And, well, my priorities have changed. We are no longer enemies, so
Really?
yes.
What are your priorities then?
To win the tournament, of course. Oh, you see. Stonk. Like I said, I don't wish to hurt you. Now.
We're in the tournament together, so we will be hurting each other.
Oh, yes.
I'd be happy to hurt you now if you would like to fight.
Crazy
but-
X vibes. Everything.
Stonk. Let us be friends now. He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, or else Ingvald will know your secret. They all will know your secret, and all of their eyes will be on you. He lifts his hand off of you. Only if you cross me. This is my last chance to get the afterlife I was promised.
I see you've seen it too. Not what you were expecting, was it?
Not what Thor promised me.
Trust me. I think you'll find that the gods are never really fulfilling any of their promises.
Oh. Oh, I know.
Sure, you must be so heartbroken.
Oh, yes. And so must you. Well, maybe it's not your heart that's broken.
Just kiss already.
There's no one in the bunkhouse.
He's gonna place. He's gonna
Keep in
set
mind,
one
he is
plate
5'8".
down. I know. And he's gonna place his hand on the paw that
Is that
Asuka.
the bro
Yeah.
thing right now?
He's going to peel it off of his shoulder and say, "My purpose here is in life, not in death." And he walks off.
He kind of holds like that face and then smiles and then he walks away.
Challenge him to the ring, then make out in the ring.
Then hate fucking the ring.
No one could, as long as somebody dies eventually.
I feel like that would be a very violent lovemaking session.
It would be.
Do it for
That would
the
be.
You're both would be
King
fighting.
and
You both don't
funny.
want to admit that you're switches, but it's a fight for the top.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's that one scene from James Bond when he's fighting the horny lady who kills by fucking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
James Bond is weird.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Names.
But yeah, if he doesn't say anything else, Stonk walks off.
He lets you go.
Bond James to me.
James John.
Hammer Storm.
I'm so happy Asuka's back. I missed him so much.
I'm so happy he's back. I hate him so much.
So ready for him to actually properly die now.
Not only do you get to kill him once, you get to kill him twice.
Yes! Asuka joins the party when?
Well, man,
Asuka something
do it.
twice killed.
let him join the party, and we can take bets and he'll betray us. It'll be fun.
No.
I mean, that's exactly what would happen.
Blacksmith. Asuka's last name is Orphan by Choice.
His last name, I think, is
Orphan killer.
Ring, which I think means...
Thunder's Ring.
No, I think it means thunderous animal.
Oh.
Or Thunderclaw, something like that.
Oh my god, he's a fucking Warriors fan.
He's a furry.
It's his warrior
cat.
Are you
Warrior cat.
Lauren, are you telling me that this Catman's a furry?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, don't go crazy.
And you eventually arrive back at the seat with your friends where they are speaking with Ragna about, their wishes and having a good time. And I'll say you two come back before Stonk does. And you wonder, where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
He walks up and sits down, sets his big plates down, starts chewing on bread. Then he looks at you. Slanei.
Yes.
Well, guess who I ran into?
An old friend?
Which one? Which one? Care to take a guess?
Definitely wasn't Peter.
I mean, you could have ran into Peter's stepdaughter,
Asta?
Good guess. Yes.
So it wasn't the trick of the... Oh, it wasn't the trick of the...
He's here. Said something about being friends for now.
How did that go for you last time?
Believe we almost killed each other.
Almost.
Okay. Well... I would assume he's here alone.
Seen any other tabaxi?
Got about the Tabaxi shadow monsters.
Can I look around to see if I see any other tabaxi?
You look up. Are they in the rafters
Oh,
again?
God.
They are not.
What
There's
is
a group of like 30 of them.
Well,
I didn't...
You were there.
Oh yeah,
I was
you
the
were
only
there.
one.
You didn't see the cats fall from the ceiling.
Nope, I was the only one that did.
If he's here alone, that's poor fortune on his part.
The two poor bodyguards get blood yarn.
They got fired. He did not. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but at the Stórrsteinn temple, Dagny mentioned that someone reminded her of a cat she fought. No one picked up on that.
Oh,
No, I did not. Slanei.
Yes.
Perhaps the gravity of the situation escapes you. But
Can you speak up a little bit?
perhaps the gravity of the situation escapes you. However, I'd like to point out once again that we almost killed each other.
Yes. That was you and him alone. You're not alone here.
Power of friendship.
That is vaguely what Slanei is hinting at, is that.
Slanei's seen too much shonen anime.
You know what? Sure, I have you here. Maybe he'll
Kill you first.
hate you first. Maybe he'll give me a bit more time to prepare. You haven't fought him, have
Nope.
you? You'll see.
Out of character, Asuka and Stonk are on par for some of the best fighters on the continent.
I would just like to point out, because I can't unsee it and need everyone else to be cursed by this, the mead hall's a penguin.
Oh, shit.
What's a
I
penguin?
can't unsee it, and now everyone else must suffer from it.
I could see it.
I'm not seeing it yet.
No, I don't see it.
No, I see it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not seeing.
I'm glad
Someone point out what I'm looking for.
The circle's the beak.
And then the two eyes are sideways.
Yeah, now I see it. Now I see it. Now I
The
see it.
thrones are little feet.
Yep. Now I see it.
That's pretty cute.
It's adorable.
It's adorable, but I can't unsee it.
Remember Tomb of
The Penguin
Annihilation,
of
and the
Death.
one time in Tomb of the Goddamn Annihilation, you died because fighting Asuka?
Yeah.
That was a fun fight.
Wow.
We made a great decision to execute him. That was so fun.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Are you doing this at the table with everybody, or is it just you two?
I talked low, so you could hear it.
You are at the table. You guys are probably just having a secondary conversation.
You could overhear it if you wanted to, but it's like you
You're
wouldn't
not-
really pick up anything
Yeah.
from it. Sure, you heard Asuka's name last night, but like, who the fuck is that guy? Rickard, you probably know a little more now, but like, still not that much.
Tavi knows.
Asuka must be fairly adept at fighting if you're
Yeah, but I mean,
Not-
the last time you fought him, you were level 5.
Oh, goodbye, Tyler.
if Stonk isn't just like ego boasting about it, then yeah, he must be a pretty good fighter.
I don't know if you guys were there or if you got sent out during that time.
Oh no, we got to witness the fight.
Yeah, no,
Character.
they were present for the king killing. They were present for everything because I wanted everyone to be there for it. They did witness Asuka in the fighting tournament as well. Completely almost kill. I think it was Hilda who almost killed Lars. He almost killed someone else.
And then I almost killed him because I broke his nose.
Yes.
Again.
That was the first time.
Although
I'd
that was
already
the
broken
first
his
Tabaxi nose.
Stonk
No,
likes
I
to
broke it.
humiliate.
Do you have to
others.
break his nose again now that you've met him again?
Oh shit! I should have asked him how his nose is doing. Fuck. My bad.
Like,
Okay, next time.
Also, Stonk, I don't want to be the one who brings this up,
Yes.
but correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the second person that you killed us back.
I noticed. Anything to add to that unfortunate revelation?
The Law 3 says there's another out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andor.
No, we didn't even get. He had 1 HP when he got away, and he should have died from the psychic damage when I mentioned his wife.
that is true.
That's fair. Well, enjoy the festivities. We'll be killing him soon.
Yeah. We need to kill someone in the ring.
Would love to. Not looking to make too many enemies.
Everyone already hates.
Find one. I'll kill him.
If you're looking for... He looks like he's had the thought, he's saying it, and he's like, wait, I'm lawful good, why am I fucking saying this? If you're looking for someone who will make you enemies and allies, you could kill the wing boot dude.
And then do you get to take his
You get his
it is the
afterwards,
spoils of war.
I will say culturally, that is a big oof because you're technically on his side.
I mean, but also,
We win over
You
half
are
the
a southern
Goliaths.
Goliath.
I know.
But you could kill the sister and put her out of her misery. Grieving.
Oh, we have free item.
Kill grandma.
Such a dick thing to do to someone.
You could pick out a weak one, just a that guy. I like his own.
Kill,
actually-
put syphilis dude
Oh,
out.
I was about to say,
You
I
want
know
plate armor?
Syphilis, dude.
Find a dude your size.
Syphilis dude. He's killed at least 4 wives from syphilis.
I haven't forgotten.
One who
I
gave
told
it to
Odin
him.
I have not taken any.
Christ.
Sorry.
Not
Look for a halfling. Let's kill a halfling.
You haven't
found one.
Am I the only halfling here?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Can I do a racial search of the room? Like, we got humans and Goliaths and one halfling?
I'm using it.
Second
Didn't you use it earlier?
No,
No, it's for the
investigation.
game, right?
I'm not
Used
smart.
it against Stonk earlier. If
Alright,
you
well,
wish.
I rolled an 11.
Shit, you're right.
So that would have been a disadvantage too.
No, I had already done my disadvantage ones.
Okay, so you can't use it.
Nope, never mind.
Sorry.
Damn, I forgot
What'd
it
you
was
get?
10.
today.
10.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
12.
12. Alright, so you, Elric, you see Goliaths,
Sorry.
human,
The person-
there's
No,
allegedly
you're
a tabaxi around here.
I
It's not super racially diverse.
Is there any
You know,
other
Slanei,
extra?
you don't see another halfling,
Okay.
but you're not sure, you're not like confident there isn't one, you
Okay.
just can't find it.
You know that would be fucking terrifying if there's one halfling there.
That means
Because
they're
that
OP as shit.
That means they are on par with all the big fuckers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's just like a gnome who just has shark teeth because they've killed a bunch of people.
Like, what the fuck did this little guy do?
Strong jaw.
He's adorable. Oh, he's a little fucked up, actually.
He's a little gremlin. Oh man.
Alright.
Is there any Ekmanen?
I would like to keep my eyes out just
Your
for
people are occupied at the minute.
Yeah.
like to
We're
keep my
mostly the group of weirdos, honestly.
Honestly, compared to previous years, this is actually considered a low turnout.
Ah,
It's almost
I wonder
like,
why.
Issues.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder.
Ruvik is sunken into the earth.
Can I just keep an eye out to see if I see any halflings that are
Yes.
coming or going throughout the day?
Got it. Alright.
Well, even a gnome.
Using that
You
path.
need someone
I'm
to
looking
see
for a
it.
small person.
You just want to make eye contact without looking up.
Yes.
See,
So I'll use my 20.
I, the
passive.
player, want to drag someone in the ring and fight him. But my
Same.
character is like lawful good. Like, he's
Can I
not just
go-
gonna murder for the
can I go
meat.
have that-
See, I have a different
Yeah,
issue.
go ahead.
Okay.
Me as a character, like, Stonk should have already dragged someone in and killed them.
Mm-hmm.
Me as a player,
That's
I
a horrible
I
idea.
fucking hate that idea. I don't want to do that. I don't want to start something. I want something to be started so that I can.
Therapy?
Lauren, can you give us a disposable antagonist
You're-
character? Can someone come up to us and start talking
Sure.
shit?
So I'll say this now.
Take payment
It
now,
is
though.
wise to be non-confrontational in this stage.
Mhm.
You guys are making the right decision by not engaging.
Me as a player, I want to start shit. Me as a character, that's a fucking dumb idea.
Yeah, we both know that's a horrible idea, but I want to do it.
I'm the opposite. I know it's like a.
Josh doesn't want to do what Stonk does.
Listen,
I'm
Up
looking
to.
for syphilis,
If
guys.
it's what your
You
character
find it.
would do,
Okay.
go do it.
He's happy to see you.
I can't
I'm
initiate
happy that I
something
wasn't
if I don't know what to
hallucination.
say.
How you doing?
Like, what do I say?
You know the
Fork
syphilis
face.
still itches.
Yeah.
Let's fight.
Don't I know it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should kill syphilis.
I got rid of my genital warts a couple years ago.
Is there a
that's
pretty
great.
drow lady in the audience?
Oh.
I considered having there be some drow here, but
You're not stupid
They're
enough.
technically-
Yeah, they're not stupid.
They're technically at war with the gods too.
No,
No?
they value the gods. Like the gods and their enemies are on the same pedestal.
Okay.
An enemy of a god is a god.
Well, Slug goes and
It's the Stonk your god. You did it.
So I'm very god.
Oh my god.
Really?
We know.
Did it.
We just addressed this.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was addressed.
I just want to talk to
No one
Syphilis
heard
Man
it,
for a bit.
But it
kind
was
of-
addressed.
Is there anyone who's giving Syphilis Man like side eyes?
Yes.
Okay. Who's
How's
giving
he
him side
spread
eyes?
One night and he's already spread.
There are like I said, there is a group of people who kind of like shift between sides and stuff. There is one Goliath, only one who is consistently on Thor's side.
Okay.
He is wearing a dark stone plate armor and is generally not engaging with anybody, especially Goliaths, and is just keeping an eye on everyone.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
Go and seduce.
I'm going over to him. I'm going to be like, I will be right back to Syphilis, man. Hope you have a good day. Brief lesser restoration to lesson.
Not because of syphilis, but because they will
Thank you, and he gives you a big old slap on the back, and he slaps you so hard on the back that like a little bit of like spit comes out of your mouth, but you're fine.
Yeah.
He slapped you like he'd slap a human.
Oh boy, it sends me.
I could poke him and cure him of something.
Yeah, you could.
I could do that.
Go do it.
Don't do that.
You do it.
No.
It's not worth
I'm
it.
not doing that.
Tavi, go do
I'm
it.
not touching him.
You're fairly good alliance.
I don't want
I-
to. I am lawful neutral.
I
I have
You already
no
got pink
opinion on
eye.
this
Can I
man.
roll a performance to make it look like I was using a spell scroll and it's burnt out?
I don't think
Okay.
they
Done.
are at this point. Yeah, no, there was a priest literally made their entrance with magic. They
The
give
priestess
lessons.
killed a man.
Yeah,
Okay.
A man was killed in
Killed a
Lego
woman.
City.
don't misgender her.
I just man is
Ah,
like a conceptual
A
category.
conceptual man.
Yeah.
In theory, she killed a man.
I'm gonna go do a big dumb thing and go talk to the Goliath who is clearly antisocial.
All right.
That's what you do.
He's bald, similar to Stonk, but he doesn't have any eyebrows.
Sneak up behind him and slap his head.
He
With this hand
Like a
slice.
cut Jeep.
Go.
he is from Steinhjarta, which is I think where Hertha was from. She was from outside of there. So he's kind of got those like tattoos around his mouth, jaw area. And you approach him and he kind of like looks down at you, his eyes are wide, like, what the fuck are you doing talking to me? He doesn't say that, but that's the look you get.
Do the egg comparison.
You look like an egg.
Runs away.
You look like an egg. Oh god, he's after me!
Oh god, he's got more than 25.
I want this to be how we get into the ring. You weren't trying to start a fight, but you fuck up so hard you end up in the ring.
I could see that happening, and I don't think Slanei would make it out alive.
I would like to see that happen.
Why are you not partaking in the festivities?
And narrows his eyes at you and leans forward and puts his like elbow on the table. You think this is fun?
Kinda, yeah.
I'm here on business, not fun.
Straighten die.
You say that as though the two things are mutually exclusive.
To me, they are. What do you want?
I You look like you weren't having a good time over here, and I was just trying to make sure everyone
Oh,
else
I'm
is
having a great time. Just watching. Learning my opponents.
Okay.
And he just holds eye contact with you.
And what have you learned that you could not have learned through merriment?
I've learned that one over there, and he points to, oh wait, which one does he point to? He points to, alright, I've learned that one, and he points, and he looks at her, who's he pointing? Speaking of Háflóds. He points. That one looks, he's here out of revenge. I found that a lot of people here are. The ones who are here out of revenge are the ones you most easily can make allies out of. Just pretend you fight for the same cause.
And is that why you sit in the Thor section?
Sit in the Thor section because he's the one who grants me my strength.
Tavi and this guy should be bros.
Hey, Freckles.
Those three over there. They're technically here out of business too. And you see a collection of three frailer men. With the rune of Esau's carved onto their head. Slaves for me sent out.
Technically on business.
Technically on business.
He points to two Goliaths in the Ingvald section and says, that one wants to kill that one. And you see what appears to be a big, strong kind of Goliath man and a slimmer Goliath woman who has a bow on her back, who's just looking at him like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, you're an idiot, I hate you, but they're here together.
Mm.
Nothing
like killing someone for couples therapy.
Yeah.
And he says, and, you and the group you came in with, I see some animosity. Haven't been able to pin it down quite yet, but if you're willing to share, and he leans back. I'm willing to listen.
Do it. Seduce this man with information. No, but he can try.
Who said that Slanei was the bottom?
That's a good point. You might be topping.
Oh,
Which
is it like a teddy bear or?
Okay, moving on.
With that horrible thought, how did you reply?
Slanei, you just have a really, gross, intrusive sexual thought. You just try and push it aside as hard as you can. It doesn't even get you hard. You're just like, no, nothing about
That was a
that.
little weird even for me.
Yeah. I'm kinky, but I'm not that kinky.
Yes.
Size queen.
First it starts by joking about it.
Wouldn't it be crazy if...
Unless.
Yes. Very curious who you're gonna sell out.
Sell out Rickard. You could sell out Grandma.
If you don't say anything, I have response.
I'm just trying to genuinely think about how Slanei is going to respond to this.
Yeah.
What was the name of the town that got buried by an avalanche while I was thinking?
Yordgraf, which means earth grave.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Wow.
You guys didn't see this coming.
They
No.
should have seen it coming.
I really should have seen this
It
coming.
isn't a valley.
It was mine, and we didn't call it Earthgrave.
There's a mild dispute on what we're wishing for.
I see. And what sort of things do you wish for?
Jeez. Listen, he gave you a lot of info. It'd be bad manners not to tell him everything.
I wish for something that standard magic can't do.
What is that?
The dead to be brought back.
Hey, that was me.
Here. That's a little bit. There.
And you? What do you wish for? This.
I just want bananas, man.
It would be, I guess I could get away with saying gold and glory, but me personally,
It's just
I would like to be, one day, my own chieftain of my own clan, separate from these fuckers. They have no goals other than surviving and thriving. And, well, in my opinion, the Goliaths of the South have forgotten where our warring spirit comes from. At least Volvathramana knows their place. Look at them. All fighting. They all hate each other. You think they want to be united under one empire?
But the bad guy makes a good point.
I would assume not.
What is your name?
Slanei.
Right.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
He nods his head and says, "If you have any weak links among your friends, just ask me for a favor."
I'm so glad that Slanei is having this conversation and not Rickard.
Rickard would be like, "Oh yeah, that halfling over there."
Elric would be dead before he opened his mouth.
Yeah, no, Slanei and Rickard are tight as fuck, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Slanei and Rickard probably have the closest relationship.
But you and me, we're literal enemies.
Yeah.
The only reason you might not do it is because you don't want the favor.
Give me some time to take this proposition off.
I'll be here.
I'm gonna head back. And I'm more or less gonna look at Stonk while I'm heading back.
Is Stonk?
Hey, Stonk. How badly do you want to fight in the center ring?
Yeah, I figured this was it.
The Edison wheeze is my favorite part of it.
How
Lauren
badly do you
pulls
want
out
to
a
fight in
character
that
sheet.
center ring?
I don't know if you know this, but everyone has a link. They're not. They're just some of them are. Most of them are the same, but he's a special one. There are a couple of him.
Well, I haven't fought in a couple days, so I guess somewhat more. Why?
The Goliath over there, sitting at Thor's table. Don't look.
Bro, you just start shit-talking your tribe? It's fucking...
Offered me a favor to sell out my weak link of the party, and, well, he thinks the Southern Goliaths are weak.
See.
And I figured if you wanted to fight, I could more than easily do it that way for you.
You tell him you want Stonk killed, so if he wins, he thinks he did a favor for
Yes.
you. If he loses, then Stonk kills him.
And Stonk gets a magic item.
It's a win-win.
It's
win-win.
literally a win-win.
It is the perfect plan.
Yes.
Is this something you want to do today?
We have time before the actual thing, so...
Yeah, this is
Give it
day,
some thought.
This is day 2 of 5. And I out of character, just advice. If you're gonna fight someone, you might as well do it in the later days anyway.
Yeah.
I will state that there have been a couple more fights between humans. Like, I'll say a solid 2 people have died. Most people who go up there are just like, make weapons drunk, and he goes, okay, and he just goes bonk and gives it back to him.
Okay.
Does anyone else get flying boots?
No,
Have we seen him use his flying
I'll
boots?
consider
Yeah.
it.
I want flying.
he does not want to show that off. Makes him
He wants people
But
to
everyone
forget that
saw
he did
him.
that.
Saw him get this anyway.
But if he doesn't use it, people might forget.
Well, because people are stupid.
And people are getting very drunk.
It's true.
I'd like to go talk to the person from Erdgraf who killed that brother, Peter.
Johan?
Johan.
Okay. He and his buddies are all kind of like, huddled together. They're all quite
Start a
supportive
fight
of one
between
another. It's
them
wholesome
and
buddy
the guy
friendship.
No,
You approach him and his 3 friends look up at you. One who's a smaller Goliath, 2, normal ones, and then you see Johan, who, like you, is, kind of bald Goliath man. He looks up to you and says, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear about Erdgraf.
He purses it in his lips and nods his head and says, well, as a group, our priorities have shifted.
I understand.
I appreciate the condolences.
Yes.
Kainan?
Tandrula. Also wiped out by an avalanche.
He nods his head. The fury of the mountain is unmatched by me.
I suppose it is.
You want to drink with us?
Why not? That is what we are here for.
He smiles and they pass you a drink, and I'll say, unless you want to ask them any more questions, they would be not given the circumstances, a joyful bunch to hang around with. But they're mainly, sharing stories, like, even though they're not doing so hot right now, they're still, like, laughing and having a good time together, helping each other grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll hang out with them and drink with them. I don't have anything in particular other than the sorry.
Anybody else?
I mean, y'all want that to happen later.
That halfling was pointed out to you if you want to.
I will go make my way over to the halfling.
Okay. Anybody else want to do something? Look for anyone?
I don't think there's any Frost Loftians in town. Any surrounding fishermen who made it up here?
I will.
There's one,
Is there?
but you wouldn't recognize them.
Oh.
It goes to a different school, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You guys
Probably
can
just some guard.
I have no reason to talk to them. If you want, you could talk to those guardians and tell them you killed Dagfin, see if that does anything for them.
No. Just no.
That could piss them off or make them very happy. You have no idea.
Either way, they're still going to try and kill us, so...
Yeah.
I think that one Goliath that you talked to had the right idea with trying to pick apart individual witnesses. So I'm just staying back and seeing what I can see.
I'm gathering
Investigation check for you.
I'm gathering my information by just talking to people. I know syphilis guy is gonna die not too long from now from syphilis.
Oh, that's a 2, so that's a 10.
Oh no.
It's a 10?
I rolled 2 and then I got 10. The plus 8.
Alright. The meat is really good, man. It's really fucking good. Everyone else is
investigated
enjoying
the bottom of that barrel.
Where's the halfling?
The halfling is sitting in the Tevesta's section.
I'm gonna go over there, but I'm definitely gonna pretend like I don't.
Go talk to the priestess.
Puts on the fucking glasses with the mustache and the nose.
You have this guy.
I do have disguise self.
Hello, I am Slanei Donovan.
I mean, they don't know
I am Slanei Donovanimus.
Yeah.
I mean, I could use my actual name. They don't know the priestesses don't know my
Disguise
actual
self
name.
yourself as
No, the priestess only recognizes you as a woman.
Yes, that's why I'm fine.
Here's what you
Tavi's fun.
Tavi was the one who was dressed in drag.
Yeah.
You were in an
I can go by as myself.
Yeah.
do. Here's a power play for you. Disguise self as a very tiny Ingvald.
Hey, I look
No,
extra crusty
I'm
these days.
cosplaying.
She can not.
Yeah.
Especially
Yes,
with
Tavi's got like a little bit of that blonde stubble that no one notices but him, but when someone says he's a boy, he's like, look, I have facial hair.
He's got like a single printed on wall. It's just like, I'm a different person, see?
Alright. You see come out?
Yeah.
You see a halfling. I've actually got a descriptor for him.
Ooh. I would just like to preface this now. All talks will be in halfling.
Okay. Alright. I'm just pulling up the thing. Oh, I forgot to share a picture of what Inghall looks like.
Ingersoll, does she have tits out?
No, I could not do a generate an image with tits, unfortunately.
Damn. I'm so upset by this.
No
Not even
tits.
Blossom.
No tits.
No tits Tuesdays.
What if you want to have it auto-generate the bird? Will it betray you then?
What?
Oh my.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
That was the giant or the Goliath I was talking to? No, that's a quick draw.
You spot out the halfling in the audience and see a stout tanned skin with blonde hair. I'll say that he's probably in the equivalent of his 50s, so he's younger than you, but still, like upper middle aged.
Yeah.
He appears to be dressed in leathers, and actually is very, very proudly wearing the colors of the Lagosharian Empire, which are kind of a maroon and gold.
Gonna just kind of like sit across the table so he knows that I'm coming. Another halfling?
I thought that was going to be the only one.
So did I.
What a surprise. Why are you here?
Was on a journey to find Elumace, and it led me here.
Did you find him?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. I was already this far up, though. It was kind of a waste to turn back.
Fair enough. I mean, well, where you from?
Kind of like a sad look from Yenna. Pre-war.
Kind of like, it's got like a weird grimace on his face, and you can tell it's actually disapproval. He goes, so you're one of the... No. I got a question for you. And you see he pulls out a dagger in his hand, and he kind of like slams the thing on the counter. Are you Avnordian or like Sherry?
I look him dead in the eyes, like Rasharian.
He puts it back in his thing. Good.
I'm sure you've been to at least one of the parties I threw.
He says, I'm from, Ulara, by the coast.
I didn't make my way that far out often.
Beautiful city. My, fathers and uncles fought out in that war by Lena. I'm here to get our land back.
Sounds like a good reason to be there, Slanei.
Yeah.
You and Tyrell should team up and just uncolonize the continent.
Yeah.
This guy is
Yeah,
sounds
no.
amazing.
That.
Colonization.
Tommaso Ricci. He holds out his hand.
Slanei Donovan, and I reach out and take his hand.
You here with them? And he kind of points to the general area you came from.
They were useful to get here alive.
Curious for me, though, that I guess it's not so weird for you to be under the banners of Ingvald. It'd be weirder if it were Thor, but...
Oh, please don't misunderstand, and I pull out my symbol of Elo Mace.
Oh, no, I see. However, halflings fear the sea.
I nod. Yes.
I know.
It's a long journey to get here, and looking around, I think I'm the farthest from you, as would you be. Just good to meet you, Slanei. If you wish to stay for drinks, you can, but otherwise, I need to get some affairs sorted with myself.
Was a ordained cleric of Elo Mace. I am a decent therapist.
Yes! Deception check.
I mean, I'll roll a deception.
Oh, I'll give you to try again.
As an ordained priest of Elo Mace, anything you say to me is confidential.
He nods his head and he said, mainly private brooding.
Sometimes saying things out loud will reveal an insight you didn't know was there. And besides, I gesture around to the crowd. Who here knows Halfling?
Looks around, he looks back and forth, and goes, you know that guy has syphilis?
Yeah, he's killed 3 of his wives. 1 gave it to
3?
Yes.
Oh, I only picked up on 2. Oh, goddamn!
The first one gave him the syphilis, died from it, and then he proceeded to kill 3 more women.
And he's just like holding his guy. He's just like, humans are so fucking stupid. Oh.
They really are.
I want Stonk to fight the syphilis.
And those are the bastards who tried to take over our land.
And they succeeded.
Well, they succeeded because of her Sir John. Oh, John.
But he's no longer here.
His granddaughter is.
If I have my way, she won't be.
What? You wish for her to die? Is that your wish?
In a roundabout way.
You shrug and he goes, alright. I just wish Háflód knew how to fight.
God.
We, lived in peace for so long, because we're just... And he's gonna say this in a more graceful way that sums up to, we're more civilized than these bastards, we don't need to fight. But...
We've long since
thrived
moved
on our
past.
culture.
We've long since moved past
Everything
fighting, but
changes.
we should never have lost our way.
And now, we must pay the consequences.
Our people were like rats who scattered in the sunlight. We didn't even try fighting back. But that's my job.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
You too. May the best win. He holds up his drink and he drinks.
May the best halfling.
And he chuckles at that. Alright. What else was everyone else doing? Because you rolled shit.
Yeah.
Terrell! With your high perception, you notice something.
Oh no.
You're just kind of like minding your own business, drinking a little bit with Tavi, and you swear you see something on the ground on the wall shift a little bit, and you wait a second. And you kind of like, Tavi's probably telling you like a drunken ramble story, and you just kind of like push his face aside and look to the wall, and you notice a squirrel running along the rafters.
Yo.
Turns the squirrel.
Really?
Squirrel?
Squirrel!
Squirrel!
I thought that was a dog thing. You haven't eaten a dog.
You know,
Say that.
I'm not a zoologist, but I don't think squirrels live on God mountains.
They are not native. No.
Presume that their tiny little lungs would burst. Like, yep.
I want to like
Is there
directly,
oxygen
like,
exchange
make
up
eye
here?
contact with the squirrel.
It looks at you, it holds eye contact for a second, it scurries away.
You're not the only moon druid.
Oh well, that's a regular druid can be a squirrel.
No, that's a moon
Any
druid. I can
druid
feel
can
it.
be a squirrel.
Any druid, but also any squirrel could be a druid.
Ren never turned into a squirrel, but that's because he's a wizard.
You turned into what did you turn into initially?
Weasel? Or a bug. You stepped on him when he was a bug.
Yeah, you're
I-
a fucking bug.
Turned into a camel a lot.
Yep.
I miss Red.
I miss Rune too.
Such a good concept.
Moving on. If there's anything else you guys would like to do today, you can. Otherwise, it is going to be nighttime and time for sleep.
I'm just
Hey.
spending my time getting a vibe for Ingvald and his routine.
Okay. He, I'll say, with just kind of a base insight. Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. He is flirting up a storm, and I'll say halfway
Just
into the
staying
night,
in
he is
the
gone
light.
with both of them.
He's partying, but is his guard up or
Don't
not?
tell him Slanei else.
He doesn't need it to be up.
Because I know that.
Slanei runs on secrets.
Yeah.
Let's kill him during
Use
horny
secrets. I don't feel
times.
like I can
Yeah.
use my secrets.
One of you guys can seduce him and just kill him in bed.
Slanei?
But then you don't get
What?
rats.
I want to seduce Ingvald and kill him in his sleep.
The immediate
Wait a second, I have a plan. Slanei, seduce him. We get the poison rag. You smother him with the poison rag.
I don't think that's enough to kill a god, I'm sorry.
Shove the poison right.
That is enough to make a tea for one mortal person.
Yeah, is there
I
anyone
still have
here
one
you
crossbow bolt.
specifically want to kill? With
I
the
have the
poison?
crossbow bolt of
Oscar.
banishment, but unfortunately, we're on the plane he'd be banished.
Okay,
to.
even Stonk think that's a coward way out. You want a man.
No, I'm
man
gonna
up
kill
with that
him.
Boy.
Mano a mano. I'm just saying,
You know,
like,
I
Well, if you're trying to kill the
if there's
god,
one
is
person
there a
that
mortal
I would
person?
want to kill with that poison, it would be
Honestly,
Asuka.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or the
Alright, well,
high
you can
priestess?
seduce Asuka and do the same
I
thing.
don't know.
Could you kill the
God,
high
Do we
no.
have Tums?
I don't think we have time.
I don't think we
I
do.
used-
You might be able to stop at 7-Eleven after this. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna run to 7-Eleven.
I used to have some, but I don't know where they've gone in the
Because the
war.
alcohol has cured the headache.
Because I have no alcohol. There is no headache.
Oh.
Trash.
You lied to me?
There's no longer a headache.
All I'm hearing is
Ah.
bullshit out of your mouth, Josh.
They wanted to have things.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
For my starting? I don't know.
I don't know
I've
how
already
y'all
forgotten
started.
what I was wanting to say, to be honest.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty important.
Look at Mocha, she's his baby.
So we told you about the tunnels last time.
Mm-hmm.
Drunken.
You were very
Not very well, yes.
more incoherent than I thought possible.
Sorry.
Sorry. Not sorry.
There is some important things that happened.
Okay.
Not the trees.
You were so hung up on trees.
We're very stuck on trees.
Pause real quick. I'll let you know the names of the Goliaths that you just met.
Okay.
You met Johan, Rodas, Varonk, and Ginar.
Together?
Send those to
Rhymes
me,
with
'cause I
Stonk.
will not remember them.
Varonk and Stonk.
That's the one we're definitely not going to remember is Varunk because Stonk will have to kill him because there can only be one Onk here.
Yeah.
Onka Bonka. Alright.
Veronk the monk.
And apart from it just being big tunnels, there was people down there. People.
Does Slanei know what drow are?
They were like purple.
Do a history check.
You ran to one purple man.
Yeah, you
nothing
ran
else.
into a
Yeah, you did meet one drow,
Okay.
so you know what they are, but I'm just saying what you know about them.
It's a base 3.
Elvish. Elf.
And then
Elf.
history, you said? Make that a 4.
Elf.
Okay.
Elf.
So you met
Dark elf, I guess, is what you get from that.
And they formed like a religion with the tunnels. Sorry. A religion with a tunnel. A kind of like a cult.
It was pretty culty.
It was pretty cool. And it was
and the cultist killed Tabor, and that's
No.
No.
Tabor loves the cult.
Tibor's doing
They
great.
stayed there.
Tibor's great.
that also tracks for Tabor, but
Yeah. But the thing that they worshipped,
mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can pronounce it. Is it
Jormungandr?
Jormungandr.
Jormungandr.
Jormungandr or
Yeah. No, Jormungandr.
Okay. The snake?
Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it made those tunnels. And they had this prophecy that the world was going to collapse into the tunnels. And that's how the world ends. And it was just an avalanche. And the giants. Places of residence where the world collapsed into tunnels. Yeah. That's just another thing to add on to what's going on. But, you know. The world may or may not be ending.
The world's always may or may not be ending.
Thought it was pretty important though.
You're not wrong. That's it. You're not wrong.
Did I miss something?
Sir, Jormungandr might come back to kill the gods.
Oh yeah.
That's part of.
Like he's the enemy of the gods.
So, the elves are just against the gods.
Supposedly.
I'll make it clear again. When you guys were being questioned, you were being questioned by someone who worships the giants and someone who worships the serpents. They worship the gods and the enemies of the gods.
Right, same thing.
Yeah, it's all same thing for them.
Okay.
Man.
Wham!
That adds on to the long winter, you know.
Oh yeah, Jormungandr's probably hurt.
I told you guys about that.
Maybe it was.
What?
No.
No.
Was it?
I just
thought
told
you
you about
told me
Wolf's Winter.
Yeah, the Wolf's Winter.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
Slanei
also
rolled shit on that,
a really-
but knows that it's a thing.
Yeah.
You're the only
Long
one who knew
winter.
that was a thing.
No, because I found out what it was. So I knew what it was.
Mikkel was the only other person, and he died.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are literally the only person who knows what a Wolf Winter means.
It's just pretty much extend long winter and it'll just keep getting longer.
And then the world's gonna cave in.
Eternal winter. You know.
Is that why you two have been drinking so much?
Probably.
Just that. It's a lot of things.
Gentle, like, pat on the back of you.
Not you, really. Cats.
If you want a pat, you can get one. Otherwise, it seems like Tavi
Yeah, Tavi
needed it.
needs a pat.
If you want a pat, turn into a golden retriever.
Do a
I've
trick.
never ate
That means you've eaten a giant eagle at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Good time
Or-
for fried eagle.
Good shot.
It was very spur of the moment. That's why I told Tabor.
Okay.
That's how I wild shape is by eating the animal first.
But see, now we're never gonna let that die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can
You're
you
stuck
turn
with
into a
that.
Potato.
Like very frog.
Yeah.
Frog.
Yeah.
Frog.
Frog.
Well, that's just gonna be added to the pile of things to do later.
It's probably not even gonna matter whether we win or not.
Yeah, 'cause we're dying here.
We're gonna die anyway.
Hey, don't be like that. You survived an avalanche, going through tunnels carved by the world serpent, made it here alive, which is more than we can say.
Do you think Tabor will sing a song about that?
Does everyone around here look like they got fucked up and died and came back?
Oh yeah.
Except for those two.
Yeah.
So, all in all, we're all here.
Still can't believe that I killed the water didn't know I saved you.
That's the funniest
I love that
coincidence.
so much.
We're here, and we are going to win.
Are we so optimistic?
Because the alternative is nothing. You two are too depressed for that information right now.
Too young, too depressed. Drink more.
I'm gonna put two more tankards in front of both of you.
Normal or Goliath?
I'm sorry. Slanei only knows one size, and it is large.
Yeah.
But we came all this way, and to say we're going to die means the journey was pointless. Better to hope for the best.
Thank you.
Besides, you guys have Stonk. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm not bringing up Stonk right now. There, I watched how they were talking about
Stonk
you.
has made enemies to the two most powerful combatants here.
Yeah. And by throwing your lot in with me, you've
We're all-
made enemies with the two most powerful
I
combatants
can't
here.
guarantee we're all gonna make it through it.
What do you mean? Asuka said he wants to be friends.
Should all make it.
Lauren, what are the odds we're all gonna make it?
Speaking of,
I'm going to
you
place a
guys
bet that I think one person's gonna die.
were doing
At
while
least.
we were gone.
I think Rick is gonna die, but I'll make it to the end.
I'll
come back.
Stonk doesn't really mention.
Yeah, that's fair for some. Finish those. I will be right back with more.
You'll die in the first 5 minutes, we'll bring you back, and then you'll kill everyone in sight.
Bring 3 more of the Goliath-sized tankards. Place another one in front of both of you two.
Get free.
Music Hotel's proud of me.
Perfect. They won't. Well,
ice cream.
I mostly gave Terrell a look of, you don't have to drink it all, but this is mostly so Tavi doesn't pay attention.
Check.
Very
Fine.
How do you think Odell would handle you being
So, no,
Being
Mocha,
what?
no.
Being what, Tyler?
here? Odell, if
Oh,
he
no.
knew you were here.
Oh no, she's gonna sit on them.
I think I can only no, there's no cap to how much I can disappoint him right now.
So, as
Tabby.
soon as I get back, so Mikhail is dead.
Wow, shock. Didn't know that one.
He lost control. Again. Yes. And Stonk honored his promise. Yes, yes.
2 brain cells!
2 brain cells. Drink more.
Oh.
It's good therapy. It's good for you.
Get them drunk enough to start talking and spilling their beans.
Yeah. I mean, well, I saw their incoherent ramblings, but now I know how to pry into the incoherent ramblings. And only one of them is truly getting drunk here.
Yeah, well, I act really drunk again.
You don't have to. Other than that, we found my god.
Oh. Okay.
I'm pretty certain I could kill him right now. Not a good thought to have, but... Stonk probably wanted to murder him multiple times before he found out he was a god.
Oh my god. Kelly.
Yes.
That picture of Mocha. She's zoinked.
It's
Yes.
so cute.
She is zoinked.
Yes. Everyone here met my god. I mean, it's not all he's cracked up to be right now.
Oh?
He doesn't know where his rune is. Takes a long drink.
Which rune was his?
Wunyo.
Wuyo.
Wunyo.
Would I remember which
That was the rune of joy, and that one seemed rough.
tree?
Uh-huh.
They're like, oh god, get the
I look at Terrell like, is this going anywhere? Or...
Storm with the rocks.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It had all the runes on it.
Uh-huh.
I think that's what it was. The tree that was eating it.
I'll actually bring up exactly what was said about it.
Tree.
Gerald's really proud of herself. Yeah.
You saw...
With the rainbows.
Wait, Stonk's looking?
No, this is after everyone else is up.
Stonk's partying with other Goliaths at the minute.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get you some goat's milk and just set it in front of you and remove the alcohol. I need to real sober enough. Tavi needs to drink to forget. I need to real at least sober enough to be this coherent.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah.
The death tree.
Thanks, Tommy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
When we left the cult,
Mm-hmm.
they led us through a rainbow gate, made of fire, but also rainbow.
So
I
you
don't think about it. It's
took some of those shrooms.
No,
so that-
No.
No?
Maybe we did.
I don't know what it was, but it led us outside. But it wasn't outside. It was. It felt like a
world.
So
Okay.
maybe they did this. But
Okay.
they gave us instructions and shit.
Okay.
Led us to the tree. And surrounding the tree was a bunch of rocks with all the runes. And each had differing levels of decay.
Did they say where y'all were going?
They said, don't let it fire.
Don't let the fire what?
Don't let the fire go out.
I just.
And that's how we got back. To find you all dead.
And Stonk picked the flower.
What?
What?
He did pick. Do you say that?
Yes.
Oh,
Toffee's drunk as shit.
Tommy's drunk as shit.
Terrell knows.
I'm sorry. He did what?
He picked the flower.
What did
Tommy,
it
are you
look
sure
like?
you want to tell?
Oh.
What did it look like?
What?
gaslighting.
Keep going,
It's a tree.
No.
No, there was probably flowers on the tree. Yeah.
Or Tommy, there were flowers on your tree.
Tavi, where did Stonk pick the flower?
He still wasn't there.
Outside? When?
Oh.
Was it last night, right?
Yeah, it was last night.
Last night.
What did it look like?
Rainbows.
It looked like rainbows?
Okay, so he told me about this.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I was letting him decide if he
I think he made his... Either that or he's... I look at the amount of tickets I put in front of him. Oh no.
Yeah.
Tavi's gonna die from liver damage.
Oh.
So maybe
He's
you could
quite
tell you
freaking ill.
if he was sound
Right
of
now.
Yeah,
I
I didn't mean for him to get... I forget what human tolerances are.
Sure.
I was going off of my tolerance and forgot Tavi's a child.
Why?
I gave you the goat milk.
Thank you. Sit on go milk. I was very confused about the story. But Tavi followed Stonk outside at some point.
Okay.
And it's a flower.
Okay.
And Stonk picked it. And I don't really know any much context behind that. But
Where do you put the flower?
I don't know.
If anywhere.
Where did you put the flower?
Did he eat it?
Stonk reads.
He put it in a book.
In a
Everyone
book.
was close enough to know what book
Yeah.
it was a book.
No, you don't know that he has that.
Many books.
You know what it is.
Oh yeah, I
It's
knew.
just a book.
He was gonna put it in his
Know
pocket,
what
but he
book
didn't.
Stonk has.
You don't know.
I don't know.
No.
Mocha. Well,
Baby. She is
we
baby.
can do a couple things about
I
this.
think all she's learning is that if she goes on the
I don't
table,
think we
people
should
pick her
control
up.
I know.
No?
And she loves me.
No.
You don't want to see what the flower is?
No.
Not
I
too
don't
bad.
want to ask him.
Oh. Who said anything about asking him?
You're just gonna find out.
Yes.
Well, then go for that.
Okay.
No, you're not jumping.
But I can't... I need someone else to go do it. Mostly because then I'm going to just hold out the earmuffs. If you can't hear yourself, he can't hear you.
I don't think now's the moment for it.
No, not now.
Yeah.
He has to sleep at some point.
Okay.
Nope. Not doing that. No. You're hot enough.
If you don't feel like doing it,
hasn't really
that
had a
is
cat.
fine.
You know how to handle
It is
a cat,
just a
which I'll give you
suggestion.
that.
Do you think you can kill me?
no. You pin the blame on someone
They're
else.
liquid. You have to be.
Syphilis guy.
Yep.
You just gotta scoop them.
I mean, yeah, but also if the flower goes missing, whatever it is, and Stonk notices, I'll blame it on Syphilis guy.
That's how we get in the ring.
You're so smart, Slanei.
It might not be important.
That's not just a flower.
Drunk Tavi, would it make you feel better if we found out what the flower is?
I don't know.
Okay.
It would allow me to rest assured that it's nothing
Bad.
I just
Speak up.
sorry.
I just don't want
The
to
problem
get
is,
caught.
A stage whisper. You gotta whisper like this.
Carry it like
You-
slowly decreases your volume
Yeah.
until you can't hear it again, and I'm like, I have to
Sorry,
keep
yeah.
saying it because I know it's not getting picked up.
My goodness, she's being so sweet.
Right now,
Um,
she's planning her escape.
I know, I see it. I see it in her eyes.
Next time he's finding some.
Mhm.
Because we plan on that.
Oh, I don't think Stonk will resist my offer.
Would he leave that? He wouldn't bring it with him.
No, absolutely not.
So we can just search through his stuff.
I can keep him distracted during that time.
What
Let
would
me-
you do while sleeping?
I mean, we could do it while he's sleeping, but he'd be in the room. If you're so concerned about getting caught.
I'd be more comfortable.
Okay. I mean, Stonk's been in the hall all day, so you could assume the same pattern would be the same tomorrow.
We'll see if it is.
And then let me know when you'd like to go. And, earmuffs are always ready.
But then if I'm like a weasel, can I wear earmuffs?
No.
Luckily for you, the earmuffs are just more of like a visual thing. It doesn't actually matter.
Okay, so. Okay, Tavi passes out
Do you
at the
think
table.
you can help me pick him up?
You guys have like a total of 7 and 10 strength. You cannot carry top.
But if you get Rickard, you'll
7
have.
and 10.
Yes.
If you get Rickard, you'll have like 7 more.
I'm gonna
strength.
go over to Stonk.
You think I'm not a negative strength, Mom?
No, he's got 10.
Tommy Drake himself to sleep.
What else is new?
We can't. Neither Tyrell nor I. We both have noodle arms.
My weak nerd arms.
You could turn into a polar bear.
I could.
Well,
But that would also.
That's your
it would
wish.
appear my companions are calling me. I'll see you all later. Hopefully, not as enemies
Stop.
until later.
Stop. Charles just like
And
mouth
I'll
over his head.
head over and just pick up Toby.
Princess style.
No, sack of potatoes.
Sack of potatoes.
That is what that is. When you throw someone over your shoulder, that's the princess
Oh,
carry.
Kidnapping the
Right.
princess.
Yeah.
Bridal carry is like this.
I said-
Princesses.
Yes,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
sack of-
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it was like fireman.
It's also called the princess carry.
You just tuck them under your armpit.
Yeah, I can do that.
Just do the.
You know that
It's on
scene
deodorant
with
and days.
Fiona and Shrek? She's like, let me go! Alright,
Let's
so,
bring Tavi to their bed.
okay. Is it time to go to bed then?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
My spy session did not go well.
No, you guys. Rickard got a 10 investigation.
Yeah.
Ooh, Slanei has done pretty well for getting information.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Surprisingly.
bedtime and there's
Why
Especially
is-
with our drunk
just a
grandma.
normal
Why is
sleep,
Slanei
nothing happens.
Oh yeah, nothing
We're
happens.
gone.
Do you wish to do this in the early night or in the early morning?
What?
Do you wish to look for that flower? Do you want to do that this session or another session?
They were talking about doing it when Stonk's not in the room at all.
Oh, so not while you sleep.
Not while he's sleeping.
Okay.
I
doing it.
wanted to do it
Having
when he was
breakfast.
sleeping, just...
We
But-
could do it while he's sleeping if you want.
I mean, I'm down to do it while he's sleeping. If you are. If I can convince you.
You back me up.
Yeah,
if he
I'm
wakes up.
going...
Okay, so just
We're-
clarifying.
Yep, we're doing it tonight.
Early morning or late? Oh, sorry, early evening or early morning. Are you doing it before he wakes up or right after he falls asleep?
Like 10, 15 minutes after he falls asleep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hand you the earmuffs. And I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
You have to stay within 10 feet.
That's fine. That it.
Both of you need to make some stealth checks.
Yep. So,
Lauren, you have a visitor.
you have advantage on your stealth, whatever form you choose.
I heard you got pretty good stuff, to be honest.
But now you have
It gets
advantage and a
super
plus 10.
advantage.
Plus 10
Trying
on
to
top of that.
giant spider just to
Oh.
get Stonk.
Oh, I'm fine.
I love her so much.
That's a...
46.
No, not a 46, unfortunately.
24.
31.
Okay, never
24
mind.
plus 10.
Numbers.
34 for you.
They don't matter. I
Fuck
can't
numbers.
beat it regardless.
Alright. You
Is
make
it
your
no-
way up to Stomp as he sleeps in his bed. And you pull out that book, like, just with your
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Yeah, you gotta make sleight of hand. You try to pull the book out.
Mm-hmm.
Because stealth just gets you there.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand is to not wake me up.
And I
when you're
can't do
grabbing it.
anything for that one.
Also, do you know where the book is?
No idea, we're going
No.
through your stuff.
You can point out the book and give Trill advantage.
Oh, then I will point out the book. And
You're
give
just
you-
like, it's in that book.
Yeah.
No.
How does he know?
No, wait, no, never mind. He doesn't know.
Tavi's the
It was
only
only
one
Tavi
who
who
would.
knew. So it's only
Can
five.
I
What is
try and give advantage still, though? Just like try and...
it? No.
Okay.
Sorry. What'd you get?
5.
Oh.
With a 5, as you reach for the pocket, the second before you reach the pocket, you hear something. And it causes you to stop.
Bonk.
Oscar was also reaching for the book.
Oh. What are you doing here?
There's like a line of people.
For the most part,
This
The
is
night.
Grandma.
is silent. Beside the occasional rustle of cloth and moans of pleasure from the people fucking.
It happens.
Stonk lays motionless, but you hear a rustle. And you think it might be him, so you both of you stop. While the rest of you lay motionless, asleep, you hear, both of you, a thump of shoes hitting the floor in the distance. The sound of someone getting up startles you all to begin to feel your heart pound in your chest. It wasn't Stonk who got up, thankfully, but it was someone else who did. Neither of you have dark vision. You listen intently into the darkness, frozen, unmoving, and silent. But thankfully, your stealth makes you virtually unseeable. You just have to hold your position. The footsteps move slowly across the room, and they get a little louder. The sound of deep, intense breaths shudder closer, and you see a shadow begin to engulf Stonk's bed. But thankfully, it moves away. It moves past you. You let out a slow sigh and try to stay silent. It's just very controlled. The steps get farther away, and you still stay silent to listen. You both hear a rustle. And both you make perception checks for me.
Goddamn
yes.
blood, Jarl.
Oh,
It's hundreds of people in their sleep.
oh no. I need to look at what that.
11.
That's a good sound. It
One
was
second.
nice knowing you,
And you just
Slanei.
hear fucking air horn as he body slams the next person in the bed.
I'm not rolling now.
Where is it? There.
WWE.
No, that's still not what I want. To go quite far
I
into
feel
our...
like the lack of hands is difficult,
Yes.
so that's why I justified
Resets.
it. Could have been a raccoon or something.
You're
I've never
looking for the luck
You need
stone.
some.
Yes.
I believe it resets at dawn.
Is it dawn or dusk is what I'm finding.
I'll look it up.
That's what I was going through our messages to find.
Curse, lucky
Can you
stone.
pin that?
No, I have it
Next
here.
dawn. Okay.
It says until the next dawn.
So in which case that's a 13 for me.
Okay. Thrill,
Both
with your
high
11,
perceptions.
you hear
You both
the
look
rustling of fabric, but your panic draws your focus away. Slanei, you hear the rustling of fabric and the sound of struggle. It happens 3 times.
Hell, blood.
Now, we could end the session here. I have more planned, but it is getting late and I know that we
Mhm.
want to hang out. So, we are more than willing to end now and have you guys figure out what happened next time. Or if you guys want to, we can continue. I do have more.
I just want to get to the point where we wake up.
Yeah.
The next one.
Do we want to continue with the flower?
Yeah, I imagine that some.
I feel like this is
someone's,
an important beat we don't want to lose track
suffocating
of.
3 other people. If we hear them and they hear us, we're both doing bad things. We can just look at each other and be like, okay,
We do
don't
our own.
tell.
Yeah. Yeah, we can continue doing this then.
I still want the flower.
I will say that would cause you to wait out everything that's going on. It takes an hour or 2, and that would be enough to have your nerves go through the roof. So you have an opportunity to step back. Because every time you try, the DC is going to get higher. And the fact that Stonk didn't wake up with the 5 was a blessing for me.
Oh, you can't.
Do they have the audacity to try again?
Yes, Slanei for sure has the audacity.
Tonight is what I'm asking. If you can try again another night, and the DC will reset.
I can
But-
say one more time tonight, and then if we fail, we could just say we were checking on it and we heard the noises.
Sure. I'll try one more time.
It wasn't.
And
I didn't
you know what?
Stomp was going to
You
be
know
the
what
first
you need
party
as
kill.
well? Have a quick little bless.
You're gonna have to do that subtly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I haven't used any subtle spells today.
I know.
So, have a bless.
I am, as someone who is currently getting robbed, I'm making sure that you follow every single
Yeah.
rule, because I am not letting this slide unless it is done absolutely legit.
1d, you get to have an additional 1d4, I believe, or is it a d6?
D4. It's a first level
Definitely
stuff.
not.
Yeah.
I'm getting more
I'm
than
like,
a D4.
Can I upcast it to do? No, it's
No.
just more
No,
creatures.
it's just-
Nope. Bless doesn't work. It's only on attack rolls or saving throws.
D4.
I think I must have fucked it up the one time I did it.
Only attack roll or saving throw. Sorry.
If you want a
Guidance.
D4 for this,
I
you
don't
have
have
to
guidance.
come to me.
Shit. You
I'm
know what
the
I do
only one
have,
who
though?
can guide you.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Takes 1 minute to cast.
1 minute to cast.
Never mind, that doesn't do anything as well. Yeah, you're pretty much on your own.
You
It
could
works
get
like-
the D4 if you get me involved.
Thrill.
Yes.
You
That's
can
not
say
on my
no.
hand.
I know I can say no. It's okay.
Slanei has no power over you, and
Yeah.
if you say
You are a
no,
moon
Slanei
druid.
literally
You could
cannot
slap
do it.
him across the room at any moment.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Like,
Slane's only riding on peer pressure right now for this, and even then,
Cass-
it's more
Cass-
of also using your curiosity. For
Cass-
it.
he cannot do it
Stop.
without you.
I want to try one more time.
Oh.
One more
In which
score.
case, I did not cast
Would you say that the nerves going through the roof?
Oh,
were-
I'm very nervous.
I wouldn't
Cause
say it
a
causes
flat roll.
disadvantage. Oh, no, you aren't getting advantage. Why would
Yeah.
you get advantage?
There was never advantage.
There was never
Stop.
advantage.
There was never a been.
Yeah, you flat roll.
8.
Plus?
That's.
You reach.
I got 2, so.
You reach into the pocket with your little. What are you right now? You're a
I'm just a human being.
human. All right, you reach into the hand with the pocket, and you hear Stonk. You rustle a little bit, and you move to the side, and you go on top of Terrell's hand. And now that wakes you up because, there's something uncomfortable under you. And you just see Terrell just holding your ass, basically.
Sexually harassed. You're being propositioned.
You turned over on me. This is not my fault. Are you okay?
Slanei's stealth is high enough to where you only notice Terrell.
Yeah, I straight up ask, are you okay?
Why do you have your hand on my ass?
You turned over.
How good of an
Your
ass is
fault.
that? How good of an
Can I
ass?
move my hand, please?
Why is your hand on my
This
ass?
is all
You
over,
rolled over.
by
It's
the
your
way.
fault.
You're right.
I was gonna kick you.
You need
I
to
was
roll deception
Yes,
right now.
absolutely. Your ass is on my hand. What do you mean I'm touching your ass?
Ass? Is that what I'm touching?
You did say you were gonna.
Yeah, don't worry.
Help, pal.
12.
12?
Slanei kind of just appears.
You're able to pull your hand out.
Stonk lifts his body a little bit and lets your arm or your hand get out. Does he notice Slanei at all, or is Slanei just...
Slanei is just T-posing in the corner. He's not even... His model isn't even looking.
I appreciate you checking up on me. Go back to bed.
Slanei is going to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Are
We're gonna go to bed. Yeah, bye. No words.
Okay.
Stonk is going to, as soon as he is sure she's gone, he is going to pull out his eye patch and pull it off. And he's going to use the light from it to pull open the book and make sure it's still there.
It is. The slight orange embers are still glowing.
You're burning my book.
It's singeing the book. It's not burning it. Don't worry.
My plot.
I'd like to pay attention to where he puts that.
I close it, and then I will put it back right next to my, in a pocket on my shorts or something. I'm sure I've got some.
Not your ass pocket this time.
Not my ass pocket this time.
Thank God.
Okay.
You know where it is now.
I guess we
Presuming
will,
you were watching this entire time.
from what it sounds like you guys just want to wake up and then see what happens when you wake up, and then do you want to be done for today?
I think that would be a good place to
Yeah.
stop.
Mhm.
I did not want to stop in the middle of that.
Yeah.
I am that thing's getting violent. So
Yeah, I'm still mad at you, man.
yeah, no, that's fine. I'll
We're always mad at Slanei.
A wail of despair wakes you all as the sound of Johann's agony fills the room. The 3 other Goliaths from Jordgrav lay with their throats slit and their mouths gagged. Some contestants crowd the area to get a better look, while others hide in the shadows looking for the culprit. The rest of them trail their way back into the hall with Johann draped over the corpses of his friends, sobbing.
Easy pickings.
I'd like you all... You know what? No, I'll have this be passive perception. You two, with your passive perception, notice there's a 4th dead body in a different form. The man who held her back.
I wonder who did this.
I have no idea who did it.
Yeah, it's a real mystery.
It's a real conundrum we have here.
We're gonna end and say, welcome back! We're back, baby!
We're back. And the only reason I did my interview is because it wasn't getting viral.
Yeah.
Wow, we are
And I
at
revealed
3 hours
exactly
and
where
40
it is
minutes.
Woo!
Whoa! So I had
doesn't
more
do it next
planned,
week.
and I'm just
He
like,
can't
we're
do it by
not getting
himself.
we're
I
not
just want-
making it.
Yeah. Honestly, that was good though. Good
Yes.
amount of roleplay too.
Yeah.
Especially for just being back.
Yeah. Trying to remember how all of our PCs work.
As per
Yeah.
usual, everyone is slightly suspicious of Stonk.
And very suspicious.
We level up, right?
of Slanei.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Alright, so before we...
We're level
tradition.
20 now.
Yeah.
Finally, you get to be suspicious of me now as well.
You grabbed my ass.
What's going on? Stonk is just like, she's totally into me.
There are 4 people dead, and she asked you, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You know,
You wake
And
up
then
in the
they're
morning,
all-
and that probably makes
Yeah.
you trust her
Yeah.
intentions more.
Oh no.
Because
Slightly.
slightly.
I mean, she probably was
Maybe.
trying to reach in your direction to make sure you were, like, wake you up, and then,
You're sussed, but not, you know.
sus.
You know how in like Hitman when they're alerts, but they're not hunting you. It's like that. You're alerts. You're not hunting. All
Either
right.
that or Terrell did the murders and Stonk was next.
By going for his axe.
Yes, I was gonna murder his ass. Anyway,
Cut the cheek right
Stomp's
off.
beautiful
Let
ass
us-
needs to be murdered.
let us wrap up the recording here. Is there anyone here who has final questions, words, blah blah blah? Wahoo! Wahoo!
I can't wait to hear Chris Pratt
Let's-
as Mario.
Here we come. Not let's it go. Here we
Mushroom
come.
Kingdom, here we come.
That was worse.
I got paid.
You got paid.
Nice. All right,
What does that have to do with anything?
I'll let someone say the forbidden word just so we can wrap up.
Ball bearings.
No, that's a different forbidden word.
Come quiet.
Thank you, Josh.